everybody. Welcome to Roll Advantage.
We started.
My name is Joe, and it's so great to be back for the Adventures of the Salamander Coast. Very excited to be here. We got a full cast and crew. I'm the crew. It's just me. So let's go ahead and dive into the session and get started.
Apparently it's good.
Hi, we're back. So, with that, we will go ahead and dive right in. As is tradition here on Roll with Advantage, I, the Dungeon Master, do not do the summary. Instead, I have the player do the summary. In all honesty, it is a great way to see what the players think is most important in the session. If they didn't pick up on something that I think is relatively important, well, then I can sort of hammer on it a little bit harder in the current session. So it is a good way to get a little pH test of the proverbial waters. So with that, Mark, you're on summary. Take it away, home dog.
You got it, residential hound. All right, so Book 8, Chapter 21. What's the last?
What is the start
Joe,
of the session right now?
I make it my goal to say something that absolutely shatters you at least once a month. I just want you to know.
Oh my God.
So, Book 8, Chapter 21 was the last session of the Salamander Coast, and the siege of Damaris Keep. Thank you. Thank you.
It's a little delayed, sorry.
Thank you. Thank you. The siege of Damaris Keep finally began last session. So at the very beginning, Ajax and the party were discussing losses with Hrothgar that had happened at Fort Ivar in the ambush that was set up for them there, and they strategized their next move. They took the necessary time to rest, and Bianca communed with their fallen comrades. Caracilla played some music for the camp. Ajax met with some of the other leaders to make battle plans, and Cecily used her magic to just keep some of the soldiers out of the snow. Suni looked through a very old artifact in the campaign, Belvedere's Alchemy Notes. You remember him? Would have been session 8 or so. As he's looking through that, he found some helpful potions that could be made amongst all the allies they had. And ultimately, they found out in the morning, after final calculations were made, that they lost 1,650 soldiers in the collapse of Fort Ivar. So, in the morning, they marched, they were frigid, grieving, they were distant from one another, but very determined. There was this sort of primordial magic, despair in the air itself as they got closer. And along the way, they witnessed an omen. The Raven Queen appeared before them, watching them lead thousands to their inevitable death. The souls leaving the world sounded like threads that were snapping under tension, and the final thread that snapped seemed to emerge between the 5 party members, hinting toward a potential death, and making them wonder if these sacrifices would be worth it. And finally, they saw the battle before. There was a massive, frosty wall, the ice-coated city of Damaris itself, and then the barricaded keep at its center. 3 layers of defenses between Ivana and them. The army and their siege equipment got into place, and the stage was set for Ajax to give a final speech before the battle began, and his words of unity, bravery, and changing the world were so powerful, the setting sun broke through the clouds for just a moment. The army was quickly plunged into the icy gloom again, but their morale was bolstered, and they were ready. And with the first blast of the siege weapons, the battle began. And the fight was a lengthy ordeal with many deaths on both sides. Morale constantly shifting as allies fell, walls were broken, and siege machines were taken over by the heroes. Bianca even got to ride one, like a tank. But finally, the entirety of the massive wall was destroyed, forcing Ivana and her forces to fall back to the city, the second stronghold. The party rested very briefly as the injured were treated, the dead respected, and their camp moved forward as they readied for the next phase of the fight.
Thank you so much. So with that, we will go ahead and dive in. As all of you move past the now crumbling and collapsing city wall behind you, a very clear story begins to unfold. One of fire and radiance, and one of despair and cold. You can see just past the city walls this incredibly dense and tightly packed, sprawling city. The city that the Damaris family has ruled over for so many, many, many years. A city, in fact, that some of you had seen in its grandeur through visions and mysterious apparitions of the past. A city that used to be so magnificent and beautiful, but now it is but an echo of its former self. Most of the buildings are collapsed, frozen over, buried underneath hundreds and hundreds of pounds of ice and snow. Narrow pathways are visible and traversable by the party and by the standing army that you have with you, but you know that right now what needs to happen is a forward camp needs to be established. We need to tally the dead, figure out what the next best strategy is moving forward. So, with that, that is exactly what you do. Any of the remaining fiends, demons, devils, icy undead, or elementals that remain, you quickly dispatch of them, making sure to set up a perimeter as the camp is assembled. The time that it takes you to do this is maybe an hour or so in order for all of the troops to be moved in, the injured to be carefully transported to the different tents and cots that have been set up for them. So with that, I'll go ahead and move you all to the forward camp. Hundreds of hastily put together tents surround this area, immediately past the wall. Barricades are built and established as a first line of defense against whatever creatures try to make their way into this forward camp. You all gather your supplies and yourselves, and you head to the tent where are all of the commanding officers that are still alive and well. Luckily, it seems as though none of the commanding officers' bodies have been found. All of them are alive and well, you can assume. Some of them have not shown up yet, but their bodies have not been found yet. And considering that the death count is still continuing to be tallied right now, the number that you are given is based off of what different battalions have been reporting in terms of people that they're missing, not necessarily people, bodies that they have been found. You are told by Alika, who is here, that as of right now, their modest guess of how many soldiers perished in the first phase is 9,000. 9,000 lives lost. Now, that's not bodies found. That is just missing soldiers. So there are 9,000 soldiers that are a combination of either missing in action or killed in action. As Alika informs all of you of that, you can see the rest of them gather around a hastily put together table, a layout of the city in a very crude form. You can see that Illithor, the Blade Master, has done his best to assemble the pathways in the city as he knows them. He talks and says,
Now, if we are to continue to push, there are 3 things that we need to do. 3 points we need to capture. Here,
he points a short distance away from the forward camp, away from the wall.
this is the primary town square. This is where a great deal of supplies, construction materials, magical devices to aid with warmth and heat were stored many, many, many years ago before the city had fallen after Ivana's unfortunate fall from grace. If we retake this town square, we'll have the supplies and devices necessary to repair the city. It will take a long time to get it back to where it once was, but with this, we'll have the supplies we need to be healthy and safe for the remainder of the siege and for the future moving forward. I'm sure that it is heavily defended. Here, moving more forward, you can see there is a large ravine that cuts through the city. And he points to a bridge that connects the 2 halves of Damara's Keep. This is known as the Bridge of Tears. It was a memorial that was constructed shortly after the city's founding to commemorate all the drow whose lives were lost due to the cruelty of the maidens, the matrons, and their disregard for life. This bridge is the only way to cross the ravine. The bridge will need to be taken in its entirety in order to transfer our troops from one side to the other. And then finally,
as he points to the solid stone wall that is built into the mountainside,
this is the only entrance to the keep. This wall, this gate, will need to be destroyed. Now, the number of demons and devils, undead and elementals that are existing within the city are we cannot focus our entire fighting force on taking these 3 points in particular. What I propose, if all of you would be willing to, looking to the group, all of you would form the point of a spear. You would charge in, you would handle what needed to be handled there, and following behind you would be the standing army. They would be able to give you room to breathe so you don't get overwhelmed by enemy forces, and when they can, they would provide support in whatever way is possible for them. I think that would be the most effective use, and it would be the safest use of our soldiers.
Question.
Yeah.
Is Hrothgar here?
no, he is not.
Ajax is looking around at everything. He's going to say,
I think it's a good plan. I do have a question besides the fact. Has anyone seen Hrothgar?
You can see the leaders that are here, which is a little bit more than half of them. Sir Lapierre speaks up and says,
I personally have not seen Hrothgar. We searched the field for the light bearer, but we were not able to find him. Very easily, he could have marched into the city once the walls had fallen, and just has not made his way back to the camp yet, but I do not have any more information than that. We looked for him, but we were not able to find him.
Gemma, you're on mute.
I'm sure there's plenty of people that are still unaccounted for, though. So I'm sure once we're able to retake the keep, that's when I think we should worry about finding those still missing.
Yes. As of right now, Hrothgar is not the only one missing. So is Lord Commander Niall and the leader of the Crown Creepers, Aenwyn. Neither one of them we have been able to locate either, but as I said, with any combat, with any siege like this, there are going to be people that are going to be missing for hours at a time.
How is everyone that we have accounted for looking? When do we think this next push should begin? We don't want to rush anything, but we know time is of the we have a limit.
you can see King Borelli. He is here with those that have been gathered, and he kind of leans forward a bit, and you can see that he's like in heavy like mithril plate armor that has this sort of faint shimmer and glow to it, and you can see that he kind of stands up and says, as I look for there it is.
It would be best for us to move as quickly as all of you can. We cannot afford to lose momentum. When all of you are ready to go, the sooner the better. The soldiers will follow.
I agree. We need to keep moving. If we don't, she will gather more forces.
I also have another question.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, Ajax is at full health.
Yeah,
Did
didn't we
we-
all get full health last?
Yeah, because there was like the camps that healed us up basically like
Mhm.
in one round, and the other thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think
Probably just
everyone was
pop
able to
back.
step in it.
Well, Ajax
Okay.
stepped through the wall. Did we just get to the second phase and like all of the healers healed us up?
Yeah.
Is that what happened? Okay. Because I just didn't want to go into this next phase. like-
Your resources should still be drained.
yeah, it looks like they are. It's just I
Okay.
know that I took damage last time,
Mhm.
so I was just making sure. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I mean, we can pretend they're RPing it, but what do we need? Anything? Did anyone think that there was something we needed to do or gather before our next push? Is there any like short rests needed? Bianca didn't use much of her resources.
Neither did
so-
Ajax.
A
Yeah,
short
I don't
rest
think
would
we
do
should
nothing
stop
for me.
Yeah, and I don't think it'll do much for the rest of us as well, because none of us really need hit points right now. So
Mhm.
There's not anybody around here that would be able to give us healing potions, would they?
No.
I think
Ajax has got
do I have one?
this. Hold on. It says I have a greater healing potion, but didn't I use that on Caracilla?
Yeah, you would have.
Okay.
I remember that did happen. I don't know if you had multiple.
Oh, I have it
Also-
quantity 0. Never mind. I
We
did use
also
it.
all have a potion of cold resistance, but I've been under the assumption we're saving that for the keep. 'Cause it lasts
Yeah.
an hour.
I haven't taken that
Wait, we
yet.
all got one of those? Why do I not have that in my inventory then?
Yeah, we all got one.
I think
It
we
was what
did.
Suni made, right?
Yeah, we got one of
Yeah.
those, and I think there were 3 potions of Hellfire.
Right, that got passed around.
Or
Mhm.
not Hellfire, Alchemical Fire.
Yeah, I have a thrown potion of
Hellfire.
fire is what I have. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay.
I'm just gonna remove this potion from my inventory entirely. So
I think. Where is this? It
No, I
looks like
think,
I have
uh,
one healing potion in my gear
yeah, but you need
that
it anyway.
I have just now. It looks like a regular. But I don't know.
But if you can't heal yourself, you may as well hold on to that.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
I-
think. Does anyone
Didn't
have a
know.
spare healing potion? Obviously
mean-
not for myself. If someone gets downed,
No,
Ajax
I'm
is take
tapped.
you to run up. Okay, cool. That's fine.
I mean, I have one, I think, and I also, I don't know why I keep, like, making those little things on the screen, so I'm sorry. But I think I
Oh,
have
wait.
one, and I have plenty of other healing if anybody else wants to take the one that I have.
Mine's quantity 0. Sorry, I do not have a healing potion. That's
Low
so
key, I think
confusing.
it might be better for Sunny to give that to someone else because obviously he's got lay on hands.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
It's either for
Ajax or Bianca.
Ajax is gonna be. I mean, Bianca's also probably gonna be like right next to Ajax, right? Like she's fighting pretty close range.
Mm-hmm. But
Wanna
Cecily's
take it.
always in the back line too, and she has the least amount of hit points.
But if Cecily's in the back line, I'll be probably within distance to get to her anyways.
That's true.
Yeah, I was
I mean,
thinking
I'm also consider front line and Bianca because targeting.
if I get the potion, I'm not gonna use it on myself. It's gonna be a thing that if someone goes down, Ajax is gonna run over and use it on that
Well,
to get the
if
back
you're
up.
not going to use it on yourself, then you should give it to somebody who can use a bonus action to use it.
yeah.
Vote Bianca.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll take
Just
it.
Bianca.
Is it a regular healing potion?
It's whatever the ones that we.
Greater, I think.
Yeah, it's the
Greater.
Okay,
greater.
I'll add a greater. Thank you.
Cool.
You're very welcome.
But yeah, to button the previous topic, I don't think we should do a short rest.
I just wanted to put it out there. I didn't know what people were feeling, so.
Yeah,
I really
no,
wanna
of
take
course.
Time. We charge.
But I
I don't
yeah,
think any of us get
ramen.
anything. Does Keothi get any refreshes on her stuff at a short rest?
She did not
Oh,
use any of her stuff.
Yeah,
Cool.
she was with
Then we don't need to.
camp.
But
Oh,
does
yeah.
she?
Right.
Just in case. I just want to know. Does she actually get
No.
resets on short rest? Okay, cool.
No.
No, none of her stuff is. It's all.
I think every spell is once per long rest, and
Yeah.
all of her other abilities are once per turn. So,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay.
And
so
I
good.
get jack all from the short rest, so.
I mean, I think I get my
Yeah, you get like second
fighter
wind
features
or-
and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
I didn't use any.
So, yeah, we're good.
We're
Alright.
good.
All
we
right.
go. We charge. We win.
Head of the spear
Killer.
we are.
Win.
Flying V
Right,
formation,
the
Mighty
Gunsons.
Ducks.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty. Cool. So with that, we'll go ahead and dive in. All of you inform the leaders that are currently at the table that you'll continue to push forward. The word is sent out, and you all are sent to the vanguard, sent to the front of the line. And with that, you begin to push forward. So you can hear in the distance as soldiers begin to push. The sound of fighting is all encompassing. It echoes throughout the city. It is this distant and horrifying echo. Every once in a while, you hear a soldier, a humanoid voice, scream out in agony or in pain. But you know that you need to push forward. You need to get through this. So,
One little
Yeah.
real quick thing before we left. Ajax is going to mention to everybody, not the party already knows, and those who were in the fort know, to look out for icicles with runes on them. That's it.
Nice.
Put that on their radar. If you see icicles with runes, destroy them and/or just stay away from them.
So with that, you begin to move forward. Already accosted by enemies upon immediately exiting the forward camp. But luckily, all of you are talented. You're good at what you do. You cut through them easily without suffering any damages on your own. You push and you push and you push. It is probably 30 minutes of walking through knee-high snow, just trudging through the snow, trying to get to where Illithor had directed all of you as to where this town square is. And eventually the snow begins to thin. It gets down to maybe about ankle height. It's difficult to move in, but not considered difficult terrain, and that is when you begin to see it. You can see this large stone building set in the middle of this incredibly wide town square. You can see this tree growing off the top of it that is absolutely covered in snow. You can see every once in a while the snow from the force of an explosion many feet away causes it to shift and shake, and some of the snow to slop off of it. You can see there are already a collection of enemies here that are waiting, set to defend. You can see 4 of these incredibly large icy statues that have these large wings on them that look like sheets of stone. And in fact, if they were to sit still, you probably would believe that they were just frozen statues to begin with, these almost gargoyle-like creatures. You also see 2 of these almost insectoid-like creatures, quadrupedal to a degree, but then have the ability to stand up with these long, sharp tails and these insectoid-like wings. Creatures that some of the party would have had a chance to read about. These creatures, these bone devils. And then finally...
We fought these before.
Yeah. So then also you see what looks to be the commanding officer of this area, an incredibly large, imposing figure, probably standing 12, 14 feet tall, a combination of a Goliath and a tiefling. These large curled horns, heavy plate armor, and a spear in their hand. And you can see that swirling around them is this captivating presence and this aura of bloodlust as you look to them. So, with that, I will go ahead and reload and activate.
Ooh.
Big.
God damn.
Big indeed. So with that, as all of you make your way to this area, before you roll initiative, there's a couple of things you need to know. Very simple this time around. Keothi is with you, so all of you will need to participate in figuring out what she's doing on each of her turns. And then also, only 2 things. 1, the same bonus that I had talked about before is still applicable. You get +2 to your saving throws and +2 to your attack rolls from the previous encounter for having knocked down all 3 portions of the wall. Okay? So just keep that in mind, and any of your attacks and any of your saving throws, you'll get +2 to each one of those. Another thing, as was said before, the soldiers that are fighting across the city, every once in a while, they're going to try and do what they can to send aid your way. So, all of you will receive a hero action, which sort of serves as a lair action. Now, this is not something you get to choose. This is something that is entirely random, but on the 20 of the initiative, I'm going to roll a d6. And considering all of your abilities and the soldiers that you commanded in the last fight, there is a feature that might happen. And that feature will impact all of you in a positive way to hopefully make the fight through these encounters easier, since there are so many of them. So there's one for Suni, there's one for Carastilla, there's one for Ajax, there's one for Bianca, there's one for Cecily, and there is one for Keothi as well. Okay? Alrighty. So the only other thing that I need to do is. Oh, does this not have? Okay, well. Don't pay attention. Oh no!
It's alright, we're on top of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's messaging. We got it.
Okay. Update initiative value. The runaways at 20. So with that, as all of you get to this point, the enemies are alerted of your positioning. They know where you are. They are ready to fight. And with that, I would like all of you to roll for initiative. And time to bring back an oldie but a goodie.
I hear some ladies go yet a day.
Yeah.
Oh, I am.
Okay.
Fine.
The overlay right now is so funny. It's just John's neck and a whole bunch of blue squares.
Good.
Just start putting me at the bottom of the initiative order.
Thank God
Okay.
the game was much better than the show.
Initiative value. Okay, so we will put her at 1. Cecily, what was your initiative?
9.
9. And then Suni, what was your initiative?
You mute.
Mm-hmm. 0.
Out.
Cameron, your initiative?
Cameron.
No. Okay. All right. His initiative will be
All right.
0.5.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my
Shit, we're
god.
dying in real life.
we're dropping like flies.
It is just my neck on the screen now. Oh,
Nice.
Okie dokie. All right, so this gargoyle is going to fly. Oh, well, that's kind of a dick move. I don't want to attack Bianca, so we're not going to do that. This gargoyle is going to fly 45 feet there. And you can see the icy creature is going to descend down, slamming on top of one of the roofs, and it is going to make 5 attacks against Ajax. You can see
I've
the
been
4
raging before this fight. Jesus.
You see the the 4 arms sort of disconnect from the icy form, and you can see this toothy maw expand open incredibly wide, showing these jagged, sharp fangs of ice. We'll see what happens.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, 1 bite.
Toothy maw.
That's going to be a 10 to hit.
That's gonna miss.
Okay.
I'm just gonna, fuck it.
Felicity.
Hey,
Right,
I'm gonna
gang's all here.
I'm gonna riposte
Okay.
because I can do that. Plus, that 29 hit.
29 hits. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then we'll do this damage, and then we'll do 1d8. 25 plus. So 30 points of damage on the repost.
Okay. 30 points of damage. Cool.
Oof,
Alrighty.
Barely injured.
So you're going to take 12 points of damage on the first claw.
I thought you said the first claw was a 10.
No, the bite was. So it's 1
Oh,
bite,
okay,
4
okay.
claws.
Cool. You said
So
how
the
much?
first bite misses. As you do, you jam up into its chest. The spear embeds into the icy chest, as then it comes down with the first claw slashing into you for 12 points of damage.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Second claw attack. 10 to hit. That's a miss.
Miss.
Claw. Normal. That is a 26 to hit.
Yep.
Another 12 points of damage.
Okay.
That is a natural 1 on the fourth claw attack.
Nice.
All right,
Oh, wait.
look at that.
Was that 4
Um,
claws and then a bite?
Yep. And then It is going to go ahead and use 45 feet of movement. It is going to fly up in the air 10 feet and fly back 5. So Bianca and Ajax would get no, Ajax, you already used your reaction. So Bianca, you get an attack of opportunity.
Hold on.
Okay, great.
Is the riposte
right.
not a reaction?
It is.
Okay.
It is. It is.
So I'd still get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. Also, when you have a second, if you can give
Yes,
Caleb.
I was just about to do that.
I didn't know
Thank
if you
you.
could do it yet.
Oh, no. You're
Okay.
good. You're good.
Let me roll. Just a
Also-
regular attack.
I want to point out real quick, before it's a problem potentially, I think my 9 ended up rolling for the Runaways token, because I see that they're at the 9 as well. I don't know if that
Ooh,
affects
that's weird.
anything.
Okay, yeah, let me go ahead
Just
and
get up and down.
change it back up to 20. Okay, all right, got it.
Cool. Okay, so it did better. Alright.
It did, yeah.
My computer kicked me off for a while, so I'm sorry. Do you want me to roll my initiative?
Yes, because right now you're at 0.5 in the initiative.
I saw that I was at the bottom, so I didn't know if I needed to, but I.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Do you want me to roll too? I'm fine being at the bottom.
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll also.
Okay. Also, my attack was 19 to hit.
19, that does hit.
Okay.
Good news.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
13 points of damage, got it.
Oh, I
What's
should
your
have
death
done
touch
my. What is that called? Crimson Right before I got in here, but that's okay. No big
Well, you guys
deal.
didn't have any opportunity to do anything. This is like
Okay.
right at the top.
Sweet. All right, and that's my initiative.
So
My
Bianca's.
initiative's, like not rolling. That's really sad. I've put it like 5 times. It's probably
Oh.
gonna be like 5 dice sometimes.
I see it updated on the turn order.
Oh, okay.
That's
But yeah, maybe it
Bianca's.
didn't. No,
Here,
never
go ahead
mind.
and try it again.
Sorry.
I just cleared your initiative. I don't think it'll let you re-roll your initiative if you already rolled it once.
Oh, no, you're right. That's probably what it was. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm very sorry, Sudi.
Okay.
So
My laptop just sucks.
no, that's okay. I'm gonna bump your initiative down to 19. Okay.
Fair enough.
That just so you don't have to worry about it. Okay. Alrighty. That is that. Took the damage from Bianca. Bianca, you slash at it as it flies away, but now it is out of reach. Then we are going to go to this gargoyle here, which is going to fly. Maybe. There we go. It is going to fly 50 feet here. And it is going to make. We're going to see how this goes. It's going to make the first couple of attacks against Cecily. See what happens. One thing I will say, Ajax and Bianca, and now Cecily and Carasilla, actually all of you would, because you've been attacked on both fronts now. One thing that you can tell from this is these creatures, their eyes seem to be glowing with this strange pale blue luminescence, where it seems as though these creatures, they are constructs, these elemental constructs that seem to be controlled by some other type of entity. Using your knowledge, you can safely assume that it seems like Ivana might be controlling these creatures. So Cecily, it seems as though the creatures have some knowledge of your abilities and what you can do. So the gargoyle is going to go ahead and attack. Bite against you, Cecily. That is a 19. Yeah, that's, yeah. 12 points of piercing damage.
Roblox noise. Oof. Okay.
Yes, like inorganic.
Cool.
All right. Then we have claw attacks. First one is a 13.
Breastplate, bitch. Doesn't
Yeah.
hit.
Woo! Love that. Next one is a 23.
Breastplate, bitch. He hit my leg.
Okay.
Ow.
Okay, that's 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Ooh!
Third attack. Third claw is a dirty 20.
Okay.
11 points of slashing damage.
Just keeps
Alright.
missing that breastplate.
He
And
figured it out.
last claw attack is going to be a 13 again, which is a
All right.
miss. Breastplate,
Cool.
bitch.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty.
Yep, she's almost half dead, right at the top. That's that's sick.
But then the gargoyle is going to use its last 10 feet of movement. It's going to fly 10 feet up into the air, taking an attack
Punch
of
it in the
opportunity
face.
from Cecily and from Keothi. So Keothi can use the corpse slaying maul.
Hell yeah.
Play it.
Can you guys use her sheet? I hope.
Let me try.
Yeah.
Oh,
16, that's a miss as Keothi. Oh no, it's not 18 because the +2, that does hit.
Oh, right.
Caught myself there.
I'm rolling
So-
damage.
Roll the damage.
Cool, I'm just gonna firebolt.
14.
14, okay.
Oh, sick.
Oh,
Woo!
Oh,
There we go. +30.
Jesus.
47
Oh, no.
points of damage. Good job.
Boom. All right. So yeah, she's just gonna like scream "fuck you" as she shoots up at it, gets it in the wing, and she's gonna look at the breastplate and be like, "Thanks a little, Tyr." Just like blood all over.
Alrighty. So then with that, we come to the Runaways, the hero action. So, let me go to my notes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let me not roll the d6. Let's see. It's right at the beginning. We'll start at the top of the turn order, actually. So, Suni, Cameron, go ahead and roll me a d6.
Okay.
Roll well.
Hey.
6.
Hopefully that's well.
Okie dokie. So, this
We get a
was
beholder.
a fun one to roll at the beginning. So it is only applicable to Ajax and Cecily as the only people that have taken damage. But Keothi sees Cecily gets hit, sees Ajax getting hit. Already people are off to an incredibly rough start. So you can see Keothi begins to let out this chant. And you can hear there are other clerics, other healers around the city that currently begin to echo out that same chant as eventually it fills the entirety of the cavernous alleyways of this snow-covered city. As it sadly it only affects Keothi and Ajax and Cecily, but you two will recover, and I'll go ahead and roll that. 5d8 plus 5 hit points.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
It's pretty sick.
That's pretty heroic.
Will that work? Nope.
Pretty heroic.
You did
Other
it
way.
backwards.
There we go. Okay, so you two will recover 23 hit points. That has a maximum number of creatures that it can affect up to 10. So it's a little sad that it is at the beginning, but I'm sure Cecily is very appreciative.
I'm missing 1
is.
HP.
Alrighty. That was a very good hero action right at the top. And with that, Suni, it's your turn.
So you said that this gargoyle down here flew. Oh, did they just like fly up from
Yep.
Keothi and Cecily? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can Suni like make it up on top of one of these roofs right over here?
Yes, but considering they're covered in ice and snow, if you're trying to get on any of the roofs, I'm going to say it's difficult terrain.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, I think Suni's gonna then just press forward a little bit,
Okay.
and part of me like wants to compel this gargoyle to duel me so it gets away from Cecily, but I also don't know if that's the best use of my first spell. I've not used any spells, so it's fine. I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna compel this thing to into a duel with me.
Okay.
So as I'm running, I'm gonna try to get its attention with my moon blades and take a defensive stance with you. I think compelled duel. Let me double check. I think it's a bonus action. Yeah, so I'm gonna cast that as a bonus action. Oh, I didn't.
Okay, it is a bonus action one creature. Oh, it doesn't say what type of spell save it is. Wisdom saving throw. Okay. Got it. Let's see. DC is what now for Suni?
16.
16, oi. All right. Okie dokie. That's going to go ahead and be a failure then with a 15. So it is... Why do you have 4 concentrating things? What the hell?
Who knows?
There we go.
But Suni is going to... I guess before I did the compelled duels, just for math reasons, I would have taken the 2 Moonblade throws at that gargoyle, and that would have been him getting his attention before running over here and casting. I think that's okay.
Okay. Cool. More concentrated spells. Okay. Failed. Okay. Alrighty. Nice. And that was one of the throws, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, 28 will hit. Clickety clack. 13 points of piercing damage. Well, 13 points of a collective of damage. Okay. All right.
And that was just first, second. Ooh.
Sadly, that's going to be a miss.
2.
And +2, it's still a miss.
Okay. That'll be the end of my turn then.
Okay. Alrighty. Sounds good to me. So then with that, we move on to Bone Devil number 1. Alrighty. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. It's going to move 40 feet this way. And it will go ahead and hold its action to attack the first creature that gets within range. Yep. We have the giant gargoyle here. It is going to... See, it has 60 feet of fly speed. So it is going to get there. And then it will use its action to dash to go 30 feet up in the air and move 30 feet here.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Bianca, it's your turn then.
Okay. Okay, now, before I got disconnected, do we have, like, a goal? Is it to, like, clear the battle map, or are we trying to get to a direction and just do some damage?
As of right now, you just need to clear out the enemies.
Okay. Good to know. Okay. So this one's 10 feet up, like, on the roof, right?
Currently flying above the roof.
Flying above the roof. That one's 30 feet in the air. Okay. Sorry. It's not the best, but also want to use up some of my abilities. Okay, I know for a fact I'm gonna bonus action use my Crimson Right, so I'll go ahead and roll that D8 damage. I'm just trying to figure out how to get up. Maybe. So if I were to able to get on the roof, how far away would this gargoyle be? Like 5 feet in the air still?
So yeah, we're still within attack range though if you were to stand on the roof. It's just that standing on the roofs, because they're slanted and so slick from the ice, it's difficult terrain.
Yeah. But I don't know if I can really reach anything else at this time, so I think I'm gonna risk it. Feeling a little okay about it. So yeah, difficult terrain to climb up here and then
Okay.
attack this gargoyle.
Okay, alrighty. So as you find your footing, you can see that it's incredibly difficult to walk, and as you go to swing your sword for the first time, you can feel that it's incredibly hard to keep your balance. So go ahead and make an attack,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, so not both of my attacks right now, just one of them.
Yep, just one.
Okay. All right.
19 hits.
Nice. Wait, it's +2.
Yep, so
Yay.
21 hits even more.
Wow. And then D8. Damn yeah. D8.
Woo! Nice. Alrighty, so you make the first attack, and as you do, the momentum, you follow through, you smack into the ice, but you can feel that momentum begins to carry you as you begin to slip off the roof. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw to see if you can stabilize yourself and not fall off.
Okay. Please, sir. I'm supposed to be good at these.
25. Yeah, you begin to slide, but you just begin to follow up with the momentum and then slash the other way to stabilize yourself. So go ahead and make your second attack.
Awesome. All right.
That
Oh, wow.
31 technically will also hit.
Nice. And then my D8. Oh, is radiant or... I guess I'm not going to choose frost. I'll choose electric damage.
Mm-hmm.
Does that do more?
No, it
Does
doesn't
he
seem to
react
have
either of those.
any vulnerabilities there.
Cool. All right.
Okay, 4 extra points of
That's
damage.
what I got going on. That'll be
All
my
right.
turn.
Sounds good. We move to Keothi.
Yes.
I mean, this thing's 10 feet up.
Yep.
Kiera's tall. Would she still be able to swing at it?
If somebody else attacks it, it's gonna auto end my spell.
Yeah, that one's got compelled duel on it.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, also
I mean,
she
we
could
can
not hit
do-
it still.
Okay.
Alright, tall.
So, could she do? Let's see, spells. That doesn't work. Oops.
I mean, what about Sunbeam? Because that's a thing that she can
Yeah.
keep reactivating. And I know it says it's spent, but it shouldn't be, because that was like before when we were first facing Ivana.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And that way
Yeah,
she
that thing
can
could reset.
bring that out.
yeah, that
'cause
sounds
then
great.
you
We want
can
this-
just keep it.
But do we want this for this or for another combat? Is there anything?
Wait, which one is compelled duel? This one?
The one
Yeah.
next to the three of us, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, her spell isn't it at will? Her sunbeam.
It's
Why would
once
she
a
need to
day,
save it?
right?
Is
Oh, it is. No, it is at will. I'm wrong. Yeah, okay. So we can just bring it out each spite. That works.
No. It is at will, but you can see that right next to it, it says uses 1 of 1.
One, yeah.
Okay.
So she can
Okay.
use it
Okay,
once
so
per long rest.
All of those are 1 of 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just
Keothi does not
vertical.
just have laser
if-
beams that
What
she can...
what if she commanded to ground this one?
see, but do we want to keep command for something later? Because I feel like with this, she's not going to be able to reach a lot of things in this combat because they're going to be flying. So it's something like Sunbeam, she'll have that range. Because, like, I don't know that
What's
every
Keothi's?
combat's going to be, you know.
I just don't know
Right.
if command will work on the harder or more difficult enemies. I
Yeah.
guess is what I was thinking. Is that it should be able to work on, but we can if we want to get out Sunbeam, we can. That was just another suggestion. I don't know if command will always work on some of the stronger and wiser enemies that we might be facing later. Is it
Yeah,
even a
I mean-
wisdom save? I don't even
Other
know.
thoughts?
What is-
My thought, I know that compelled duels
Is
on this thing,
wisdom.
but it's badly injured.
She can't reach
Suck.
it anyways.
It's 10 feet. Oh shit, it's 10 feet in the air.
Yeah.
I say I'm fine with her using Sunbeam this encounter because it's going to be going on for several rounds minimum. So
Yeah.
I'm fine with her like targeting like
She could
this
also just
one
hold her action.
first to attack or whatever.
Yeah.
or
I'm-
heal.
I'm fine with Sunbeam here or here. Or here.
I mean, do we want to, target the one that's already hurt? That's not compelled.
Let's do it.
Yeah, okay. Done. I'm not gonna roll for this shit, because, no.
Was it?
Sunbeam. Standard roll. Did I roll it? Nope. I don't know how to do this shit.
That's
Why did it not work? Oh, is it? Do I not have permission as Kayla to roll it? Probably.
No, here we go. I got
this.
it.
Yeah, we got a beam. Also say she can spam her healing light bonus action though, which I think might be useful just to top Cecily off, because may as well.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
It's pretty much endless, so
Yeah.
might as well.
How do I?
So it's
How
a
do I
2d8
increase?
3.
You have to go to her spellbook and click the dice, but I can't add another use.
Yeah, here, let me do this. Public damage. Normal. Oh, that didn't show. Okay, well, it's 29 points of damage on a saving throw. I wish that it would tell me what the saving throw type is at the thing, but that's okay. Constitution. Okay. Normal. I think that is actually a success. Spellbook. That is a success. DC 16. So rolled an 18. So that'll be 29 halved is 14. 14 points of damage. Okay. Alrighty.
So close.
And is she gonna move at all?
Do we think she needs to? I think she's okay right
No.
there.
I think
No, she's good.
she doesn't have to move, but I think moving forward, because this gargoyle that's back here is going to be compelled, so it's not an issue, but we need to be able to, get out of this, corridor,
Mhm.
Yeah, we can move her up.
Yeah, it's moving forward.
Yeah. Like right there-ish, maybe?
Yeah, sure.
Boom. Moved.
Okay.
Cool. And now she just has Sunbeam until we don't want to do that anymore, which is great.
Or she drops concentration.
That'll only happen when we want it.
Okay.
All right.
5. Okay. Alrighty. So with that, Ajax, it is now your turn.
Cool. So Ajax is going to look around the battlefield, look towards Cecily, who's too close to this creature. Give a nod. Run over here and use one of my attack actions to just grab Cecily and throw her onto this roof.
Sick.
And then Ajax is going to.
Cecily, go ahead and make a
15 feet.
dexterity saving throw for me real quick.
Oh god.
You got it, dude.
I'm imagining this like the ice, Mario 64 ice worlds. That's what I'm thinking of right now.
You rolled well, right?
It's a very healthy 8.
Okay,
Oh,
so Cecily, you
shit.
do slide off, and it is a 10-foot drop. So you take
Nice.
3 points of bludgeoning damage as you land on the ground.
Well, we tried, John.
Ajax looks over and goes, "Shit, I'm so sorry." And then just starts running.
No, that was me.
Okay, so you moved 15. He's got total movement 45, so I still have 30 left. Yeah. I'm gonna run over here. Is it 10 feet in the air?
Yeah.
Cool. So that means I can reach it with my spear. That is
If
a
you
10
get on
feet
the
reach.
roof.
Oh, it's 10 feet above the roof. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ajax is going to... throw a javelin.
Okay.
I was gonna say throw my spear, but if I miss, I don't want to have to go fetch it. So he's going to put his spear away, grab a javelin, and throw it.
Okay, so whatever you roll in this, it will be half damage. Okay, 23 technically hits, but it is resistant to non-magical attacks.
That's just unfortunate for me.
Oh, that does
Okay,
make
so
sense.
it'll take 4 points of damage. The
Cool.
javelin flies past, shink, and like slices a little piece of ice off.
Throws it.
Not my best work.
He pulls out the spear again, looks at Cecily on the ground. Alright, he's just gonna move right here, and then that's it. That's his turn. That
Okay.
was the weakest turn Ajax has ever had in this whole campaign.
Feel like
It's
that's
alright.
fine.
You had some big brain energy going on. All your choices made sense.
Yeah. I'll be
You
right
just-
back.
It was me. Would have been so cool if I landed.
Okay, let me measure something real quick.
If it's a spell, stop. He didn't stop.
Okay, yeah. So right there, which I believe your boy. Yep.
Ah! The master of
Cruelties.
cruelties.
Yep,
Oh
there you
my
go.
God,
You can see that
imagine.
he moves throughout the battlefield as if this is his home. You can see with every oh my God, with every scream and cry of a soldier falling in battle, you can see you can see him grow in strength. You can see him relish in this, the joy he gets from the suffering and pain that all of you are enduring. It brings him so much joy. And you can see he points the spear up, and you can see it's pointed towards, ooh, Ajax isn't here. That's a little balky there. You can see that he points the spear up towards Ajax and says, "You belong to Damaris now." And he is going to cast Dominate Person on Ajax. Oh, hey, you're
you
back.
suck.
Whoa, no, not again.
I'm glad I just got back from this. Woo!
Yep. So I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
You better run.
+2 also.
Also +4.
+6.
He's okay. So that is a 15. That is still a failure, sadly.
Fuck!
It was almost a 16 that you rolled. Shit.
Alrighty.
Well,
with
man.
that Ajax,
We just
You
got
are-
over this trauma too. Like Ajax just got over this.
you are currently possessed. You are dominated.
Wait, hold on. Am I actually possessed?
You're dominated. Let me
Okay.
see here. What do we want to use for
Well,
this?
I immediately went to the ghost possession.
Oh, no,
ability,
not
and I was
that.
like,
not that.
oh fuck.
That looks good. That's distracted. Sure, that works out. Alrighty, so from this point on, Ajax, the Master of Cruelties has a telepathic link to you, and as long as the two of you are on the same plane of existence, he can use it to issue commands while you're conscious. No action required, which you will do your best to obey.
Sorry for stabbing you guys. I'm distracted.
Each time you take damage, you can make a new Wisdom saving throw against the spell.
Each time I take damage.
Each time you take damage.
But would the party know that?
No.
Nah.
So with that,
Question: could Carousel know that? Because it's also I've got it up because I was checking for counter charm shit. But it's also available for bards, so technically she could prepare the spell. So would she then know the effects of the spell?
Has she ever used it?
No.
Has she ever prepared it?
No.
Then I'm gonna say no. I think.
I mean, that's good logic.
think
there.
that-
Wouldn't even know
that's-
because like she uses similar shit.
But not this spell. I mean, you might have an idea of how to break it. I mean, you know it's a concentration spell, so you know how that works. But I
So
would
we
say
could-
the specific,
Would
the
it
inner
look like
machinations
the
of dominate
Ajax?
person, I would say because you don't have a direct one-to-one relation to it or like use of it, you know. Like, sure, I've read about how to use a fucking a tool and die press. I don't know how that shit works though, you know. Like I can walk up to one and be like, "Yep, that's the crank right
I
there."
get it. I can't
yeah.
justify slapping Ajax. It's fine.
Okay, all right. I was just making sure. Just
I
making
mean,
sure.
Your moment, Caracilla, where you can teabag.
Caracilla.
Ajax.
I was like, I feel like Caracilla of all people has every
I'll
right
bite
to
it back.
slap Ajax.
Okay.
Everyone likes Ajax too much. No one's gonna want to slap him, so he's just gonna kill everybody.
And
apparently.
then
Now we got
I'll
hold
bite
as
person.
that begins or ends its turn. Starts its turn. Okay, cool. That's good to know.
That's wonderful.
So he used his action. And he used his movement. Okay, that's the Master of Cruelty's turn. Cecily. Actually, you slipped and fell off the roof. I'm going to say you're prone. I'm sorry. Not invisible.
Fine.
I
From-
imagine she fell into a pile of snow.
Yeah. It's a bit of a Cecily
still hurt.
angel.
Was
It
a
was-
Cecily-sized dent.
Yeah, it's just that this snow isn't like soft and fluffy. There's like jagged pieces of ice that are also in it.
Ugh. Midwest snow.
Yeah, exactly.
Ugh. March snow. Okay. I'm reading measurements. Isn't that exciting?
That is
Game
fun.
is so riveting. All right. Because I'm thinking, I keep looking for dynamite combos here, but I think my best move is honestly to just play the long game and drop a storm sphere. So that's probably what I'm going to do. All right. Cecily is going to spend 15 feet of movement to stand. Nice. And then I'm going to spend 5 more feet of movement to go right there and tuck in the corner. And then...
Okay.
No, so this is where it gets good, Joe.
That was an epic gamer move right there.
Yeah. Then I am going to drop Storm Sphere. I think I'm going to drop it right there, I think, so that it's not maybe 20 feet wide, so it'll... I think this
Yeah, here I-
gargoyle's technically... Yeah.
I just didn't want it to target. Okay, where were you? You wanted to get the gargoyle and the bone devil?
Yeah, just move it diagonal. Though,
Oh wow, that effect looks really good actually.
yeah, it looks great. Good job. But if we're being, you know, truly geometric here, it is a 20-foot sphere, 20-foot radius sphere. So I guess I will cast it in the air so that it's 20 feet down and 20 feet up, so I can still get the gargoyle as
Okay.
opposed to casting it on the ground.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess.
That's
Does
fair.
the air count as a point within range?
yeah, that's fine.
Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna drop that there so that we can still get out, but like they're gonna have a bit of a harder time getting into this little corner that we're all in. So now here's the part where I drop the text, because this is one of the most dense spells I have. It's not just like hurt them. All right. So, each creature in the sphere, when it appears, or that ends its turn there, must succeed on a strength saving throw or take 2d6 bludgeoning damage. So both of them need to make that strength save right
Okay.
now.
Stranke, saving throza.
That's how you say that in Serbian.
So that's a dirty 20 from the gargoyle.
Cool.
And from the Burn Devil, that's gonna be a 13, so it's gonna fail.
All right, so the Bone Devil takes 5 bludgeoning damage. Hell yeah.
Fuck!
We've taken
Bone
the
Devil
lead.
is dead.
We've taken the lead. All right, so the sphere's space is also difficult terrain.
Ooh,
So I'm
that's good.
hoping that fucks up the gargoyle a little bit. Until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on each of your turns to cause a bolt of lightning to leap from the center towards one creature you choose within 60 feet. Make a ranged spell attack. You have advantage on the attack roll if the target is in the sphere. So I am going to target the 30-foot high gargoyle because I feel like he's
Great.
the hardest to hit.
Yep.
So that will be boop, d20 advantage plus 8. Go ahead and roll that. Oh, and then we also have the +2. Yeah, have we been doing that?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so I'll do that right now. Boop. Wow. Wow.
That's bad. That's bad, Mark.
Wow.
Those are really bad rolls.
Those are.
Yeah. Do you know
Um,
how bad those rolls are?
I do.
Okay. That's
Okay,
rough.
so
Ooh.
that didn't make contact. And
like
that's
a-
my action economy.
It's like a car accident, you know? You just can't.
Yeah. No, I get it, Joe.
I'm having a hard time looking away, you know?
Yeah,
Plus 10, too.
No, I
Plus
I
12,
understand.
technically.
Yeah, okay, so, I'm out of stuff to do.
All right. So you can see that as you conjure the storm sphere, you can see the Bone Devil is thrashed about a bit. The tail coming off the back end and the wings slashing and cutting into itself, and the pure wind slashing into it, causing some bit of damage. The gargoyle able to steady itself enough, just enough so that this bolt of lightning, as it tries to make contact, the gargoyle is able to dodge out of the way, since it was able to find its ground earlier when the spell was first conjured. Any other movement or anything like that, Cecily?
Stuff.
Okay. You are no longer prone.
Sweet.
All right. Cool. Carasilla. Muted.
Okay. Since she's back here and sees obviously shit's up with Ajax, and can roughly guess what the fuck's happening, I'd like to move up here, which I think still puts me in 60. I don't know, I was measuring everywhere before. Yeah, cool. And so there are 2 things I would like to do. I would like to be able to find what my spells are for first. There we go. Okay, I would
Spell
like.
tab.
Yeah, thanks. Cause wait, this guy is wearing like metal armor, yeah? The
Yes.
Joe.
Master of Priorities. Yeah.
Yeah,
Metal
yeah.
plate?
This.
Cool.
Okay.
Fantastic. Because I would like to cast Heat Metal.
Okay.
Oh, it's
This
good.
fiendish individual, yes, is wearing plate armor.
I don't care about the damage. I just want him to make the rolls to the Constitution. Yeah, for the Constitution.
Okay.
And that was the other thing. First, before that, because Carousel is less discombobulated, antibiotic upon him.
Okay. And
Um,
for heat metal,
It is a con save, I believe. Yeah. Well,
If it's on them, I think
Yeah.
they just take the damage, don't they?
yeah. But then for the metal stuff, so I guess that doesn't matter right now.
Yeah.
This is like second level. Again, I just wanted to make rolls. That didn't do anything. Cool. Can we make rolls, please? No damage. Okay. Hello. What if I do this?
Click the roll damage thing.
saving
What the
throw.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, they just take that.
I'm just gonna roll 2d8 because I don't know why that's not letting me do
It's
that.
it's because there's not a creature targeted.
Oh. I don't know how to talk the creature from this.
Does that work? Never mind. No, it doesn't.
Something.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, just roll the 2d8.
Oh shit! Wait, actually, I think this works. Does that work? No, it doesn't. Okay, this. 5.
Okay. Alrighty. 12 points of damage. I rolled a Constitution saving throw earlier. It does succeed.
Well, it would also have antibiotic as well for that con save.
Okay, go ahead and roll that.
D10. Ciao.
It still succeeds.
Okay. That's fine.
It does have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the next turn.
It's good to know.
But yeah, just because I wanted something to keep damage on it,
Ooh.
and that was the best I had.
Oh, shoot. No, wait, you did not start your turn there. You moved there. Okay, all right, never mind.
Yes.
Okay.
And since that was only... I don't know, is it worth getting back? Maybe it's not. Okay, I'm gonna stay here and just kind of like get a bit of shelter between these two like buildings here, but that is all.
Okay. Alrighty. Bone Devil over here is going to maybe move. It's going to fly 60 feet this way and is going to hold its action to attack. Gargoyle is going to fly, let's see, 40, 90. So it's going to take the action to dash to end up right here. They will have been flying in a bit of a diagonal to be about 15 feet up into the air. Okay. All right, back up to the top of the turn order. We have this gargoyle right here that is badly injured. It is going to go ahead and make those 5 attacks against Bianca. So
Let's go.
bite. That's a 25 to hit
Yeah.
for 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Then the 4 claw attacks. 22 to hit.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Okay. Another 9 points of damage.
Oh, man.
Second claw attack. 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Another 9 points of damage.
That's so unfortunate.
Third claw attack. 12 to hit, which is a miss.
Yes.
And
Got one.
last attack.
I thought that was number 4.
That is a... Nope. That was the 5th attack, the 4th claw attack. Or this is. Sorry, that was the 3rd claw, 4th attack.
Lewis.
All right. That'll be a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
And that'll be 8 points of slashing damage.
So generous with that 1 point. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, then we have the next gargoyle here that is compelled to duel, and it will take you up on that offer, Sunny. It's going to fly 30 feet over here, and it is going to drop down 5 feet to be within range of you, and it's going to make those 5 attacks against you now. Let's see, 18, maybe? Okay, first one is a 19 to hit, which is a hit. 11 points of piercing damage. Then second one is a 12 to hit, which is a miss. Third one is a 23 to hit, which is a hit. 10 points of damage. I'm trying to go through these as fast as I can. That was almost a natural 20, turned into a 10 to hit. So that's going to be a miss. That is a 24 to hit for 6 points of damage. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And that was all 4 claw attacks. Okay. That is the end of that gargoyle's turn. We come to the runaway's turn. We move to the next in the turn order. Bianca, roll a d6.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I
6.
see.
Okay.
That's the heal, right?
It is, but sadly, since it was used last turn, it cannot be used again in the subsequent
Oh.
turn. Go ahead and roll a d6 again.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean, at least
so
we have to
that's good. That's
re-roll.
good.
We don't like lose out. Oh my god. Sorry. Do I get another roll?
But
Yes,
if they
roll
roll
again.
it twice in a row, they get it, right?
Okay.
Just means that's for me.
Okie dokie. So, Bianca, thematically, since you rolled this one, it is your ability. You can see all of your friends are being cornered. They're being trapped in this small, narrow alleyway. You can see this visage of anger begin to take over Ajax's face as you know that right now your allies need protection. And as you do that, you call upon the protection of the Raven Queen, forming the brotherhood amongst your allies. So, until the next hero action, each one of your party members has +2 to their AC. As all of you can see, these golden threads begin to form around you that don't hinder your movement at all, but seem to shield you from incoming harm.
Cool. Thanks, Raven Queen.
All righty. With that, Suni, it is your turn.
I got plate armor now.
You're on mute, Cameron.
Thank you. Sorry.
That's okay.
So question, are these buildings like full functioning, like intact buildings?
No.
Are they like rubbly, like destroyed buildings?
Yeah, they are in most areas. The roofs have fallen out in places. They're completely filled with ice and snow. Like there is very little interior. The only reason that they're standing is because they're stuffed full with ice and snow.
Okay. So you cannot like move through them.
No.
Okay, got it. Suni, I'll go ahead and take my 2 Moonblade attacks. I'm just gonna kind of Suni's gonna twirl them to the underhand and kind of jump up and try to dig them into the side of this gargoyle.
Okay, nice. Okay, 25, that'll hit. 13 points of damage.
One more. Ooh.
26, that'll hit also. 18 points of damage.
Okay, and then since I have this boosted AC, Suni is going to go. Actually, well, no, so it's 5, 10. Gonna come over here. I'll take the opportunity.
Attack of opportunity. Okay. All right, there's going to be a bite attack in your direction. Chomp. It's an 11 to hit. It's going to miss.
Ooh.
Alrighty.
And that's it.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Is there not like a next? Oh, there it is. Where's the next turn thing? Okay, there we go. All right, next turn, we come to the Bone Devil. Right here, actually, Suni, since you are right there, it comes out blinded, and as soon as it comes out of the Storm Sphere, you are right there. So the Bone Devil is immediately going to turn to you and is going to lash out. Multi-attack. 3 attacks. That's going to make 2 claw attacks and 1 sting. So claw attack number 1. It's going to be a 22 to hit. For 12 points of slashing damage. The second claw attack. It's going to be a 19, which I believe is a miss now. Okay.
Yep.
And then finally, ooh, the stinger. Oh, Suni, that is a 21 to hit. So as it comes piercing down, I need you to make a... Oh,
Sorry, go ahead. Never mind.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Suni, no. All right, Suni,
Should
with
also
that,
be plus my. I mean, it probably wouldn't matter, but plus my 4.
and then
so-
plus
2.
the 2,
Yeah.
but that's still only 11 total,
Which is enough.
which is
It's
not
just
enough.
Barely enough.
Suni, as the stinger pierces into your thigh,
Never
piercing
enough.
through the studded leather armor you wear, you feel this thick bile of poison begin to pump through your bloodstream. You feel your eyes begin to cloud. The world around you begins to dull. It begins to fade into this black and white visage of what it once was. Everything is blurry and gray. You can barely hear anything. It's all muffled. You feel this incredible sensation of hellish pain begin to course through your system. You take 29 points of damage, and you are also poisoned. So you have disadvantage on all attack rolls and ability checks. You can save from this effect at the end of each one of your turns.
Can paladins be poisoned?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I can. I'm pretty sure lay on hands can remove poison.
Correct.
Oh,
Paladins
I guess
are
it's
immune to disease.
Disease.
Yeah, I'm used to immune to disease and to being frightened.
Yeah.
Okay,
But luckily, you can use 5 points of lay on hands to end a poison effect.
that's good.
It's very good.
I thought it was going to paralyze him. That's
When
a lot
you
better.
use 5 points of lay on hands to do that, you don't also heal 5 points, correct?
Correct.
Okay, just making sure.
Alrighty. Then we move to Gargoyle,
Which one? Oh, that
the
one.
one in the storm sphere. It is going to fly out. It is going to crash down here. It's going to descend 25 feet. No, wait, I said 25 feet. So it moves 20, it goes down 25. What is that? 45, so it still has 15 feet of movement after that. Cool. So it's going to crash down, and Carousel, as it lands in front of you, recognizing seemingly that you are concentrating on a spell, it is going to make those 5 attacks against you. Bite. Chomp. +2 to the AC, though. That is going to be a 17 to hit.
Yep, still hits.
Ooh.
AC's only 16 right now.
Ooh. 12 points of piercing damage on the first attack. Oof. Yikes. Okay, 15 on the first claw. Miss. Ooh. That is a natural 20
Oh.
on that claw.
What? Why
Yeah,
are you
just-
saying it like this? Ooh, that sucks for you.
It was
Does
painful.
They have like Sentinel or something? Maybe. Probably not.
All right. So with that, that is going to be 19 points of damage. And we have the third claw attack. That's
Yeah.
definitely a miss. Gotta love those single digits. Ooh. That is another natural 20.
Ooh.
You could have just told me to bring a new character to the session. You didn't have to do this.
It's gonna be 20 points of slashing damage there for you.
Oh
It's
my
like
god.
Ajax is gonna be the one drinking the health potion over Carousel's body.
What are you?
Does it still have another attack, or am I good?
Nope, that's it.
That's nice.
Hey,
Just kidding.
so,
There's one more.
Yeah.
real quick, if the answer is I forgot, so I can't. That's okay. But I forgot about my the thing that I can like. Oh, what is it called? I'm sorry. Where I can it's a reaction I get when I take damage from the scales of the salamanders that pushes the enemy back.
Oh, yes.
Because I just realized that this would have, when I realized that I had that this would be an opportune time to push the Bone Devil back into the Storm Sphere, so that it takes a little more damage and it's not right next to me for my next turn. But if the answer is no, that's okay, because I did totally space on that.
So what I'll say is, yes, we can say you used it, but it won't affect. It'll still be next to you because it has so much movement speed
Fair
that
enough.
it can be pushed back and then come back to you. But I'll still have it make the strength saving throw. If it fails, it'll take the 2d8 force damage. So go ahead and roll the 2d8 force damage because it takes half regardless. And then, Mark, does it take damage when it enters Storm Sphere?
It's when it ends its turn in it. I read.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll take that.
They can pass through, but it's difficult terrain.
Got it. Okay. Strength saving throw. So it does fail, so it'll take the full 2d8.
Okay.
Better than nothing. Okay, 11 points of damage. All right, so it takes the 11, but it'll still just move right back to you.
Yeah. No worries. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you. Well, also in terms of, oh wait, is Gemma not there anymore? I wouldn't assume that it would have dropped because it didn't really do a lot of damage in one go ever. So the DC would only ever be 10 each time. So it's worth rolling 3 con saving throws and hope that you roll above a 10 each time.
Yeah.
But she can do that when she gets back. Okay, so with that, it is the end of the gargoyle's turn. Bianca, it's your turn.
Okay. First she's gonna take at least her first attack action on the gargoyle in front of her. So hopefully we can get somebody. Let's see if this first one can do it.
19 hits. Well, 21, even better. Hits.
Okay.
Woohoo! That is a lot of
Wow,
damage.
that was a good roll too.
Okay.
Oh,
all
plus
right.
my D8.
Yep.
Nice.
Woohoo!
Is it dead?
No, it is not. Also, Carasilla, go ahead and make 3 con saving throws because the DC would only ever be 10. Because it's the damage taken halved.
I've only got a +1 though, so.
Well,
what
that's
is it,
still.
3? 4? Can't remember.
And then, okay, so it was the last one that caused you to fail, though. Because you got +2 to saving throws from the aura. Or from the victories of the last round.
What were you concentrating on again?
Heat metal.
Ah, okay. I was like, I didn't
Yeah.
see another thing on here, so I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I
I'll
knew
take
it was
my-
gonna drop, so.
I guess
All
I
right,
could
I'm
have
gonna
done
take
that.
my
Oh, God.
next attack action.
Oh, he's dead. Look at that. Crazy.
Okay, 15 sadly does not. Oh, I also need you
17.
to make a. Well, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as you're on top of the roof.
Oh, right. First, I'll do that. See if I
25?
stay
Okay.
on the roof.
17.
So 15, that's +2 though, so 17.
Yeah, 17 total, just barely hits.
Oh, thank God. I just want to fucking kill it. And
Yes,
I might
please.
use my bonus action for something else. I don't know.
Okay, 18. 18 points of damage. That will do it.
Okay. Thank God. All right, we got one of them down.
To
so,
slain.
I had an idea. So heat metal's dropped. I do have my Blood Curse of the Muddled Mind that I could cast on him. Maybe if Keothi can turn her... I don't have range stuff. So...
Keothi definitely should be turning her sunbeam towards the
towards
the
him,
dude.
and then maybe with the Blood Curse of the Muddled Mind, he might be able to drop. But also, what do we think of Keothi just like holding person Ajax?
But you guys don't know.
I think
What's
it'd be better
happening?
to go for the attack and force the rolls, because also with that sunbeam from where she's at, it would also get that Bone Devil since it's a 6-foot line.
Yeah.
It's like, 2 birds, 1 stone. And
Okay.
see if the con drops.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Then
The
I'm going.
gargoyles would be good to attack too, but I think it's better to attack the leader.
Well, we just gotta get Ajax. Like, if we can get Ajax back in here, we'll do a lot better and
Yeah,
have
we need to
him
get that
not
calmed
attack
down.
us.
You got Keothi's turn. That's all we got until it's Ajax's turn.
I know.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna Blood Curse Muddled Mind. Okay, next question. Should I amplify it so it's just every con save before my next turn? Or just do 1 because we really only have 1 shot before Ajax starts attacking again?
Maybe just do 1. Because I know I'm not going to be targeting it next, because there's too much shit around me right now, so...
Yeah. Leslie, do you think you're gonna target potentially him?
No, I'm better at crowds than individuals, so I'm probably
Okay.
gonna deal with the clump in front of us.
Okay, then
That'd
I
be
am
nice.
going to not amplify it, and I'll just do... so... Bonus action, cursed creature within 30 feet. Fuck, hold on, I might have to move.
Ooh.
Which I...
Difficult terrain all across the roof.
Yeah, but I might just shadow slide. I don't like using up all this stuff I have.
Yeah, because you do have 2 more combat encounters just in this phase, and then the keep and Ivana.
But I'm
'Cause-
pretty dexterous. You know what? I'm gonna try it because we really need to get Aja. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna...
But would you be able to get there with movement though? Because it's difficult terrain, so it's half movement.
Oh, I'd have to
Yeah.
like dash.
Able to.
And your feature is an action.
I wouldn't.
My
I wouldn't
it's
go over there. To
I
it.
think you can.
no,
You
it'd
just
be
have to
2
rely on
bonus
hero.
actions. Yeah.
Plus, you're going to be putting yourself completely separate from the entire party and surrounded
Yeah.
by enemies.
Okay. Well, I could just use my
Here.
bonus action then to attack one of these guys again.
So do it.
I think that is a very good thing to do.
Yeah, the Bone Devil would be the one you'd have to go with because the Gargoyle is too high in the air.
Oh, there is the 15 feet. Okay,
Yeah.
I will go with the Bone Devil. I mean, I can only get off 1 attack, so, yeah, with the
And that's your full
sunbeam.
movement speed too.
Right.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Glad we all team effort. I will attack it with my bonus action. Wow.
All right, and make a dexterity saving throw.
Which one do you want me to do first?
The attack and then the saving throw.
Okay. There's the attack.
That hits.
Yay. There's a damage plus a d8.
Woo.
So that extra 6. My dexterity saving throw.
24, you stay up on the roof.
Nice. All right.
Okay.
That's what I'm working with.
All right, then we move to Keothi, concentrating on Sunbeam, right? You said you were going to have her angle the Sunbeam to hit the Bone Devil and the Master of Cruelties.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hit
Okay.
that line.
All right, con saving throw from the both of them. First from the Bone Devil. Normal. That is a success with a 21. And for the Master of Cruelties, it's pretty good at con. See what happens. That is going to be a 12. So that's a failure.
Yay!
So he's taking full damage, which helps with the concentration.
So
30 points of damage.
Nice.
So DC 15 con
15,
saving throw.
Nice.
Okay, so the Bone Devil takes 15 points of damage. He takes 30.
Master of Cruelties also failed, then they're also blinded.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
He's got tremor sense.
Well, how does blinded work with true sight?
It doesn't matter.
I
don't
guess.
think.
Yeah, I guess
Okay.
it'd still have a true sight.
Well-
yeah.
No, I think true sight you need eyeballs. Like blind tremor sense and what's the fucking other one?
Well, I thought True Sight would just be able to cut through a effect
Yeah,
of blindness.
true sight can see through magical
Yeah.
darkness and illusions and like all that stuff, but you still need eyeballs.
Okay, yep,
He
yep,
doesn't.
yep, yep,
Things.
So it's still blinded then. Cool.
yep, yep, yep. That's
You're
fine.
right.
That is also still okay.
Blind sight and tremor sense are the ones that wouldn't matter.
Gotcha. Blind sight. That makes sense.
So I was thinking it was.
It's the two words put together.
Okie dokie.
Shit.
Do you think blindness would give
He
him
failed, right,
disadvantage
on
on
his
his
con?
con save?
I think it should.
Nope.
I'm
That's
gonna
not.
just mention I
Okay, Constitution saving throw. Normal. That is a success.
Well,
Okay. Also, at what is real quick? What is the to activate Sunbeam again as an action?
I thought it was just out. Oh,
It's
oh,
out, but it's an action to use it per turn.
Yeah.
yeah.
it is. Damn, so we can't even use old person. But we can use Healing Light on Carasilla.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll take it.
We
Okay.
got to use the
All right, so
Healing
this is
Light.
something that I forgot to
2d8
do
plus
before, and
3.
I forgot it. So we're not gonna retcon it, but now just so all of you know, almost all of you are within 60 feet of the Master of Cruelties. So while within 60 feet of him, At the beginning of each one of your turns, you have to succeed a wisdom saving throw or immediately take the attack action, making one melee attack against a random creature within range. If there is no creature within range, you make a random attack against a creature, throwing your weapon if necessary. So that would mean that, right, Cecily, if she was within range, she would make an attack against a creature, potentially using Firebolt to hit a creature. Okay, it's random, so each creature within range, I'll assign a number, and then you'll roll a d4.
And just to check, that's a charm, I'm guessing.
What's it at? Just that.
Please.
So wisdom saving throw. It's not a spell. It's just a feature.
Okay.
Yeah, must succeed.
Nothing
a DC.
ever counts as a bloody charm. This is bullshit.
Well, you guys just need to fight vampires. Everything they do is a charm. He has the spell Charm Person.
It's great.
He should use it against Carasilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, if it was a spell that he was using to do that, it would probably count as a charm.
So are we saying that next go around that
We'll
effect?
each other.
Yeah. Yeah, at the beginning of each one of the next of your turns, except for it will not affect Cecily because she's too far away. But for Carasilla, Ajax, which Ajax for you, it doesn't necessarily matter. Bianca, Suni, and for Keothi, that's why I asked if that was her action. It will count for her as well.
Hey, well, let's hope that someone randomly hits Ajax.
That'd be sweet. So Keo bonus action, healing light on Carasilla, and then roll the save.
Yep.
Cool.
First healing.
So
right
wait, real quick. So it's an end of turn thing or a start of turn?
Start of turn.
Okay.
Because you have to use your attack action. That's the whole thing.
Oh,
it
yeah, okay,
goes
yeah.
out the attack action.
That fucking sucks.
So
Okay.
Carousel gets 2d8 plus 3.
Yeah, she.
I've already done it.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. I'm glad
Good
I
thing you
rolled
rolled
that.
better.
Cool. I guess that's Keo then.
I will also say Dominate Person would help with, or Counter Charm would work with Dominate Person.
Yeah, but it only gives advantage and he still have to be hit. That's why I was just like, I don't really think it's worth using.
Yeah, and still you have to
Instead of
use
for me to
Counter
force
Charm
it.
as an action, not necessarily as a like a reaction to
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's
And
why I
plus,
didn't
at the
use it.
beginning of your turn, you would have to use your attack anyway, so you wouldn't have had a chance to use Counter Charm. The ability is useful. It's just very, very,
Is it?
very. It's
Niche.
very
Nothing's a
specific. It's very
charm.
niche.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he just used something that was a charm with the thing that is getting Ajax right now. So it can be useful, and it can be used. It just so happens that that thing is an ability, not a
Yeah.
not a
it's
charming
okay.
spell. Okay. Alrighty. With that, Ajax, it is your turn.
Yeah.
You are not being directly taken control over, but the command that you are given is kill the usurper.
The what?
Usurper, Bianca.
Oh.
So usurper is a term that is used for when somebody's trying to revolt against a monarchy
Okay.
and take their
I'm
throne.
just dumb.
Usurping.
I don't know
Yeah.
words.
No, it's
Does
okay.
Ajax know the word?
I only know
Probably.
that. I only know that word because of Game of Thrones, so it's not a big deal. Because they called Robert Baratheon the usurper. Yeah.
Question: is there
Yes.
anything physically different about Ajax right now?
No.
Like
no.
eyes glossed over, anything? It's just Ajax.
Did you start raging on your last turn?
I was going to say that I did forget to rage, so I can just rage now.
Okay. So, I
I
mean-
did forget that.
I would say maybe he looks for the people with Carasilla having the highest passive perception in a tense situation would notice that he looks much more angry and determined than he normally does. So Bianca would be rather unsuspecting.
Okay, so just another question, and not to take up a lot of time on this.
No, you're good.
Can Ajax? So Ajax's mind and body is like taken over. He's been commanded to do a thing. He has to do it, right?
Yeah.
Is Ajax mentally like seeing all this? Like he can tell this is happening, but he can't do anything about it?
No. In this scenario, you are charmed, and
Okay.
you believe that this is the right thing to do.
Okay. Ajax is going to climb onto the building. And be behind the
Dexterity
blood
saving
splat.
throw.
Yeah. slip and
After the
fall.
first attack,
Knock his head.
Can you remove the splat?
yeah.
Okay.
Can you roll low? Thank you.
Reckless attack.
Yeah.
He's commanding Ajax.
I know.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You can kill me.
It's okay. This happened to Rianne before too. It's
Oh.
it's a 25. Yep.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll your first damage.
Yeah.
Ooh. 25 points of damage, Bianca. Okay. Dexterity saving throw, Ajax.
Please fucking fall.
I don't have advantage on it because it's not an effect I can see.
11, you do fail.
Well, it's 11 plus 2.
13, you still fail.
Okay.
You slide off the roof. You take 2 points of damage, reduced to 1.
I took damage.
You took damage, yep. You gotta make another saving throw.
Fuck.
Roll well.
What kind of saving throw?
Is it wisdom?
Wisdom, yep.
+2.
Smart boy.
21. With a 21, as you stab into Bianca and withdraw the spear, you can see that as you fall and sort of land prone. Falling, landing prone, knocking into your head, you can see that the effect ends.
When Ajax attacked Bianca, I mean, could she assume that something had happened to him and it wasn't just...
Yeah, needless to say, it was pretty out of character.
Yeah, okay. I think she will, like, as carefully as she can, like, look over just to see, like, the aftermath of that fall and be like, Ajax, are you there?
Does Ajax know what just happened?
Yeah,
Or
you
is
were
it-
fully conscious of it. It just, in that moment, you felt as though the Master of Cruelties was your friend.
So as Bianca says that, Ajax's eyes completely dart away from where Bianca is. He's gonna roll over and get up. And how much? I didn't even use like really any movement there, did I?
Well, you moved
You
a
moved...
bit to get up there, which was difficult terrain. So it would have been 10 feet to get up there, and then you fell, and then you had to use half your movement to stand.
That's
So-
right. Okay.
10 plus whatever half your movement is.
Okay. Yeah. So Ajax gets up and he grabs his spear. If I go into the sunbeam, do I get hurt?
It's like a blast thing.
Yeah, I
It,
think
like,
it activates
Yeah.
it.
He's gonna slowly walk over and take another attack at the Bone Devil.
Okay.
He doesn't respond to Bianca.
That is a miss, Ajax. Obviously,
20
you were...
total?
20 total. Sorry, that hits.
I think Bianca would at least understand that he's back from whatever took him over. But I think she would yell out to everybody that... Because I think, could she feel the influence a little bit of like that turning energy from... Okay, she might just yell out to everybody then and say, be careful, he's turning us on each other. Just to give everyone a heads up that is... To clue everyone in, because I know we weren't really aware of his effects with Ajax before, so... Yeah.
Okay.
So it's 24 plus 9. I don't know what that is.
Okay.
Right. And yeah, I'm gonna do a maneuver. I'm going to also do a goading attack. Which means that I roll my d8 superiority dice, an extra 7, and this thing needs to make a wisdom saving throw against 17 DC.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw. That's a natural one.
Cool. So it has all disadvantage on all attack rolls against any other target other than me.
All right.
Yep. That is Ajax's turn. You can see that he's still very, very... Bianca could see that he's very upset, but also very, very angry at this point.
Mm-hmm. We clued in.
Okay. Alrighty. So disadvantage against any attacks against a creature that isn't you?
Yep.
Alright, see. Very good. Okay. So with that, Ajax, we move on from you to the Master of Cruelties. Okay. Alrighty, so with that, instead of making an attack, since it is blinded, you can see that it jams the spear down into the ground and it begins to shout out these hellish words that slowly begin to translate into common for all of you, as it says,
all of you will bow to our queen, to the true queen, and you will observe her glory now.
As he is going to use his captivating presence ability, I need all of you to make a wisdom saving throw. You have advantage. This is a charmed effect. So if you are immune to charmed, or if you have any abilities that could work against that, those would count here.
You said wisdom save?
Wisdom saving throw.
I've got nothing right now beyond having advantage. Because I forgot I get that as a playoff. Oh.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I thought so. Okay.
Did that go through? Oh. Fuck. Ah, it was a 14 from me. I don't know why I didn't go through.
14. Okay, yeah, that's weird. Bianca.
Oh, actually, no,
Buffering.
16 because of the +2.
16.
I mean, mine's a 15.
15. Okay. So then the only person that fails is Bianca, actually. As the rest of you are able to succeed, Bianca, for the next hour, you are charmed by the Master of Cruelties. And while you are charmed this way, your speed is 0. And if you take damage, you can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on a success. But you do not get to save at the end of each one of your turns. It is just that way.
So
However,
what am I can't walk and I can't what?
your speed is 0.
Speed is 0.
Yeah.
Anything else?
If you take damage, you can repeat the saving throw.
Ah.
But you don't get to save at
That's
the
the
end
only
of
way
your
to
turn.
repeat.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. Alrighty. So also, because you are charmed, you can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with a harmful ability or magical effect. And it has advantage on all ability checks to interact with you socially. Okay.
We can have a nice little conversation.
Yeah.
Little powwow in the middle
Tell
of
me
the
about
battle.
Grandma. How's she doing?
And for those of you that succeeded, you are immune to this feature for the next 24 hours.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
But then he will move. 20 feet this way. And now all of you are within 60 feet. So at the beginning of each one of your turns, you will need to use the attack action to attack the creature that is closest to you randomly, that is closest to you. So
do
Cecily?
we not get a save against it?
Nope.
Damn.
Oh,
Okay.
wisdom saving throw. Wisdom. Sorry. Wisdom
Okay,
saving
I was
throw.
gonna say.
Or
Nope.
immediately take the attack. Sorry, that was my bad. I was
Oh
so
my God,
confident.
then.
I thought that it was just, but
Yeah.
All right.
confidence is key. All right, Cecily, wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Haha! 6! Alright.
Okay, how many enemies are there? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I mean,
6, 7,
in range of
9,
me
10,
is literally everyone.
11.
So it, I guess it depends what you mean.
Okay, all right, so there are 11. So Bone Devils are 1 and 2.
Okay.
The Gargoyles are 3, 4, and 5. So BD 1, 2,
It's like roll low is the
Gar
vibe. Oh.
3, 4, 5. Master of Cruelties is 6. Then Soon is 7. Care is 8. Keo 9. Ajax 10. BB 11. Okay, there you go. All right. Roll a d12. If you roll 12, you re-roll. Or you can hit Cecily. Just poof.
Hitting Cecily.
It's really
That
funny.
sounds fun. She just, yeah! Alright.
6. All right, you hit the Master of Cruelties. Look at that.
Fuck
Go
yeah.
and roll an attack. It can be any ranged spell attack against him, just a cantrip.
You sure it can't be like 9th level Howlward kill? Firebolt. Nice.
Okay, 25. That hits. Roll your damage.
Okay.
Okay, and he will take half because he is resistant to fire damage. So
Fuck.
8.
Good to know.
Okie dokie. Cecily, bonus action movement.
Well, since the Storm Sphere is active, I can use a bonus action to shoot a bolt from it. So, fuck that guy. I'm gonna try to hit him again.
Okay.
Alright.
This guy,
Attack
the
roll.
master,
Yeah.
that's a good idea.
Crack.
D20 plus 8 to try to hit him. Plus 2 because of the morale.
Yep.
Boom.
That's it.
27 to hit him.
That'll do it.
Should be... Get the text real quick. I believe it's 4d6.
Nice.
Yep. 4d6 lightning damage. Boom. Wow. Piss. That's piss.
This,
Oh my
this
God.
fucking tiny ass piss ant lightning bolt.
Yeah. It just dings off his helmet.
Oh man.
Wow. That's really unfortunate. She's having a hard time. She's very, very small. She's at the back of the battlefield stomping her foot. Like, hey! Stop hurting my friends! Alright, well...
That's great.
I'm gonna stay where I am. I don't... Yup.
Okay.
Alright,
Alrighty.
cool.
Carousel, as we move to your turn, make a wisdom saving throw. Luckily,
Whoa.
there are two creatures in front of you. So, roll a d4. Odd, you'll attack the badly injured. Even, you'll attack the unharmed one.
Okay. D4. 2.
What'd I say?
I
Said
don't
odd.
remember. I was hoping you would remember.
Even unharmed. Even unharmed. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like,
Any one of your daggers.
yeah, all my shit is basically ranged beside that, so I guess.
Okay, 18 will hit, actually.
It's not gonna do
Nope.
much though.
Dirty 20.
Oh wow.
A what? Oh wait, no, that's not it. It's only 5
5.
because I'm not gonna explode it on myself because that sounds painful.
Okay. 5 points of damage. Hey, he's barely injured now.
Yay.
All right. Cool. So you slash into the creature. As you do, you can see that even if it were to explode and... Oh, well, never mind. Sorry, these are not the same creatures. Okay, all right, cool. You slash into it. You deal the damage. You still have your bonus action in your movement.
Where are people at? Struggling? Okay.
Doing pretty good.
I'm not doing great, but do whatever you desire. And so is Suni. Suni and I
Yeah,
are
and I
both
was just
not
looking
doing
at that, and I
great.
really shouldn't be using the spell slots because I don't
You're
have
missing.
them.
2 HP.
Yeah. That's okay. No. I'm thinking bardic something, but I don't know where to put it, or if I can, or if it's better just anti-bardic. I don't fucking know. Fuck it, antibiotic on Master of Cruelties. And I still get my movement, yeah?
You do. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And these gargoyles are 5 feet away from me. They're floating. So I shouldn't get opportunity, right?
Nope.
Cool. So I'm just...
And I run.
I'm gonna retreat that way. I think that's then out of his range. I hope so, at least. Yeah, cool,
Yep.
great, just.
Alrighty. Burn Devil. The Bone Devil is going to attack Ajax for sure.
Yep.
3 attacks, 2 claws, 1 sting. Claw number 1.
Yep.
26 to hit.
Just hits, you know.
7 points of slashing damage.
Oh,
Reduced to 3.
Sweet. All of these attacks have advantage
Ooh.
because of reckless.
Okay. Attack. So second one.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
Did we get a +2 to our armor class somewhere?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
From
that's a
my
miss.
thing.
Alrighty.
Repose.
Cool. Hit him with that filthy repost.
Oh.
Usually is.
Not hitting
Well,
anybody with that
not this time.
repost.
Not fucking 14.
Well, technically a 4 if we're going by the rules that have been established. So.
Oh, it's okay. All right.
All right. All right, and this is the dirty one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Advantage?
This is the one that's gonna miss.
23 to hit.
So, yep.
Okay, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Yep.
Oh, I'm pretty good at those. Not this time. Oh, that's pretty
Okay.
good.
All right, that is a success. You're difficult. It's 5. You take 19 points of damage. That's taking into account your saves, your resistance from being a barbarian. 5 piercing, and then it is 14 poison damage. But because you saved, you are not poisoned.
Nice. Nice.
Okay,
Nice.
that is the
Now
bone.
I'm in the double digit.
All right. Now it's getting spicy.
No, it's spicy.
All right. Gargoyle is going to move to flank Bianca.
Yeah. We can hang.
So Bianca, your movement speed is 0. You have very little maneuverability. It is just going to try and lay into you with these 5 attacks. 1d6 bonus also.
But I'm not like paralyzed, so I can
No.
still.
Yeah. Okay, first attack.
I heard confetti. I heard
What
confetti.
the hell, man?
I
This
just
is
don't
like
see
the
it.
third one.
I heard the
God.
confetti.
I might fucking die in one hit, y'all.
I think we're all gonna die at this point.
That'll be 24 points of damage.
Speak for yourself. I'm okay.
I'm not well.
Good for you, Ajax.
Who's got the health potion?
Me.
Okay, now there's only 4 more attacks.
Only 4. Okay, if the next one misses, I would like to take a reaction.
Natural
Critically.
one.
We'll roll a 6 on the 20.
You said
Natural
natural
one.
1? Are you serious?
Natural 1. Yep.
Reaction, I'm gonna shadow step or shadow. Whatever the one that's the reaction called. I don't remember. I think I can move 60 feet into
Shadow something.
shadow something. Yep, let me find it.
Okay.
Reaction, shadow
And then the
step.
gargoyle falls off the building.
In my reactions, let me make sure I can reaction, shadow step. Attack misses you when you're in dim light or darkness. Would you consider this dim light, Joe? I think this is dim light.
Yes, it is. It is overcast. There is no sun in the sky, so yes, I would say dim light or
It's really
darkness.
lovely for me in particular. Okay,
Oh boy, George, is it?
we move at 60 feet.
Where are you going?
The only person I can't attack is that, right?
Correct.
And this bone devil has already taken its action this turn. When does this one pop up to fight again?
Right after
Still
Suni.
before me. But right after, I was barely injured. Badly injured. When does this one go?
Which one? That
This one.
gargoyle?
Okay, I would like to go here.
Okay.
Because I think I go before him.
Uh,
On this roof. Yeah.
You do
I'll go with
not.
him.
He is at the top. He's with the dirty 20 on the initiative.
Oh.
If it's
Oh, God. When does this guy go?
Right after Caracilla.
That's all right.
it's really low in the total.
We're
but there
moving
you go.
here. I don't know if that's better, but he can't hit me anymore. Well, he can move, can't he? How far is his movement? I might just want to get out of here, man. What if I just go? Wait, where did I start? What's 60 feet?
Right
I'm
here.
so sorry. This is my panic. What if I move over here?
Palms sweaty.
Yeah, we're going
Sweet.
over there because I don't know what else to do. We'll figure it out another time. I think
He got
that was
vomit on his
for you.
spaghetti.
one more. Over.
Spaghetti.
I would like to live.
Palms,
There we go.
palms. All right, cool. You teleport in that direction, Bianca. The gargoyle still has movement speed, so he's going to move down here. And he is going to use the other 3 attacks against Keothi since she's been using the sunbeam.
No, don't do it. Do it on
It's gonna have
AJ.
good combo, right?
Okay. Oh, this would be with flanking, actually.
Ugh.
0. Nope.
That's cocked. Landed on a device. Okay, that's 1. The device was this thing, which is used to remove keys from a keyboard.
That is a
It
very
landed on a
specific
device.
device.
Yeah.
More like a tool, but
That's
No.
true. That's true. Okay, with that, it's a 1, so 16, which I believe misses Keothi. Yeah, she's got the plate armor. Oh my god,
Yes.
girl.
Yeah,
She's also got the
AC.
+2 still, right? From
yeah,
the
her
thing.
AC's
Yeah.
20.
Yeah, can't hit her.
Third attack is a 15 plus a d6. That's another 1. And final attack. That is a 22 plus 4,
Okay.
26.
So one.
Yeah.
Damage.
fine.
8 points of damage to Keothi,
I'll
and she
get
needs
it.
to make a concentration check.
All right, I got the hit points if somebody wants to roll the check.
DC 10. She has
What
plus
is it?
6. DC 10, she has plus 6.
It's a con save.
Yes, sirree, Bob.
Got it.
Oh, plus 8 though instead of 6.
Yeah, so
so
add
yeah,
2 to
17.
So 17.
She got it.
17, she seceded
Okay.
from the Union. All right, good job. We move up to the top of the
Nice.
turn order. Dead gargoyle. Next
Nice.
gargoyle.
He's
This
so compelled.
he is, yeah. So he's gonna chase after Suni.
It's great.
Yeah.
Suni, there's 5 attacks coming at you, my guy.
Yeah, lay him on me, bitch.
And yeah. Whoa, Cameron.
Yeah. Yeah.
Too
Keep that
much energy for
Don't-
2 little hit points.
Don't talk to me that
Oh.
way.
Oh. Oh,
Okay,
no.
so these,
Cameron,
these are gonna have a D6 added to them because it is flanking.
Ah!
this might just be for Mijo and Cameron, but you know in Bloodborne, the beast blood, which makes you stronger the lower your health is.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that just describes Cameron, not Sumi, just Cameron.
I
The
figured
lower
that.
his HP, the more confident he becomes.
It's true.
So Cameron, that's gonna be a 30 to hit.
Funny enough, that misses.
Minus what?
So 7 points of damage on the first attack.
7,
Easy.
a 30 to only do 7. What a bitch.
Next attack is a 19.
That's a miss.
Fuck yeah, dude.
We still have the +2, right?
Yep.
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 Next one is a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my
For
God.
9 points of damage.
Garbage.
2 more claw attacks.
More like 0.
24 to hit.
Yeah.
10 points of damage.
Oh no. Oh no.
Final
This
claw
is a miss
attack.
right here. Miss.
Miss.
Miss. Miss.
That is a 15 to hit. That is a miss.
Yeah, bitch.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right. Hero action. Who's next on John, roll a d6.
All right, dude, I got
Can I
you.
be a
Fucking D6, dude.
Looks to be
Hey! All right.
Hell yeah.
I rolled
Looks like
nothing
fun.
but 6s. See why?
Look at that. So everybody will be able to Okay, all right. Well, you fucking liar. Okay. So everybody will be able to regain, and I'll go ahead and roll this public right now, as once again, Keothi, seeing the dire straits the party has entered, will regain 5d8 plus 5. I fucking did it wrong again. Jesus Christ.
Good one.
Fucking get it right, dude.
5d8 plus 5. Oh my
You did it wrong
god.
again. How did you do it wrong twice in a row?
If I ever tell you the definition of insanity.
Bro.
You're muted. All right, it's a bit at this point. Like this is.
Joe, the way you remember is that it's not a subreddit.
Okay, yeah, thanks.
Okay, that's
All
what I've
right.
been telling myself.
Those dice are so cool.
Thank you so much. I was trying really hard to show you guys. All of you will recover 22 hit points.
I assume, but I will ask: does any of that become temporary if you go?
No.
Okay, just you know.
It was a
figured I'd
great
check.
question.
I feel really bad for more than 90% of the people in this fight. I'm only missing 2 HP again.
Oh my god.
Okay. Suni, back from the brink of death. It's your turn.
Close.
If you use 5 points of lay on hands to cure poison, can you continue to pump more into that action to heal yourself?
Sure.
Okay.
But you can crumble the cookie however you want.
Okay. I think I'm going to put. Oh, I don't know, like 20 points of lay on hands to heal 15 and heal the poison. Just a little somewhere. So have that be my action.
Okay.
Um,
No longer poisoned.
oh god.
That was your action.
Yep. And for my god, like I kind of want to run away, but I don't want to leave Bianca with these two.
If you
Come on,
need to
dude.
run away, run away.
No, it's all right.
Now fuck them up. Fuck
I
'em
mean,
up.
I was gonna come in to help you out.
Kick their ass.
Yeah.
There are stand your ground laws in place to protect.
I mean, if you want to,
I'm trying to see if there's not really much I can do.
I mean, you could drop compelled duel.
I mean, I could, but I really don't know if it's gonna make a difference.
No, it won't. But you could.
It did what I wanted to do and kept it away from the whole middle of that area. So at least there's that.
Uh-huh.
The gargoyle's badly injured. That's all I'm saying.
You can drop compelled duel whenever you want. So if you see somebody's going to attack it, you can be like, okay, I'll drop it.
Okay, I mean, somebody attacking it will drop it automatically.
Oh, that's right. You said that earlier, and I remembered as I said what I said and was really hoping you wouldn't correct me. But yeah, you're right.
We'll get shit on.
I guess I'm just gonna hold my ground.
Hell yeah, brother. That's what we do here.
And
Try that in a small town, am I right?
oh, I think that is it.
I wish someone would come on my lawn.
I'm about to succeed in these combats.
What
okay.
the hell?
What's
Right.
happening?
Yah! All right. Suni,
Oh, man.
fantastic turn. Anything else?
Thanks. No, I'm good.
I was giving you a genuine compliment. You
Oh,
saved
well,
your own
thank
life
you.
there,
I
you
did
fucking
save my own
asshole.
life. I'm sorry, Joe.
No. Take your sorry and
No.
shove it up your butt, Cameron. Yeah, I'm gonna take this out on you. The Bone Devil's next. Oh, a natural 20. Look at that. Ooh. I'm just kidding.
No, he's lying. I didn't hear the consent.
Okay. First claw attack. It's actually a natural one.
Oh, good.
Okay.
His hand falls off.
Second claw attack, Cameron. 21 to hit, which I believe is a miss.
That is my AC.
Oh, so it does hit. That's tough. 9 points of slashing damage. And then Sting, the guitarist.
Bass player.
What?
What? Oh, is he a bass player?
singer?
A singer?
Pretty
Sure.
Singer.
I don't know
Yeah.
music. Doesn't he play guitar though too?
You could have just said
Probably.
wrestler. You could have just said
I think
wrestler.
he played-
You got away with it.
I think he played bass in the Police, though.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's like the same thing. As just take away two strings, you know? All right. The stinger, though, Cameron, will be a 16 to hit, which is a miss. So you can
Oh,
see
yeah.
that as the stinger comes back almost like a scorpion and goes to slam down towards you, trying to aim for your other thigh, you're just able to dodge out of the way as it impacts with the snow.
I'll go ahead and use my reaction to do the same thing I did last turn, I guess. I can't think of what that effect is called. I know it's probably maybe not. Yeah, I don't know if it's on
I don't
my
like
sheet.
that line.
You're fine.
I don't know if I can co-sign on it if I don't know what the ability is called, Cameron.
It's the same thing I did last time. The left turn with the things. I don't know
You
where it
pushed
is
the Bone
on
Devil?
on my character.
Oh, the arm guard. Okay, yeah. It's
Arm
under
guard
items.
thing.
Yeah.
Under items. That would be why. I was looking under features.
Yeah. Under inventory, it's under equipment.
Yep, I see it.
Nice. Okay. Sounds good. Strength saving throw on the Burn Devil's part. I already have the character sheet pulled up. Strength. Saving throw.
Having
It's going to be an 18, which is a success. So roll the 2d8. It still takes half damage. So 4 points of damage.
Nice. I'm contributing.
I just realized I keep forgetting about this. The Master of Cruelties thing. You are within 60 feet, but I forgot, so it's okay. That's on me. That's on me.
Well, is it? Can I only? Is it if I'm in melee with these two things? These are the only things I can attack first, or is it anything?
Well, it's a wisdom saving throw that you make, and then if you fail it, you have to use the attack action. But
I see. So it's not like a bonus thing. Okay, I'm with you.
yeah, it literally takes a part of your turn. So I forgot.
Okay, would you? Okay.
I forgot. I will be kind.
Okay. I mean, I would be down if I couldn't have healed, probably. Because I think I took 9 points of damage and I had.
You already said it, Jump. Can't take it back.
Yeah, okay.
No
I
takesies,
already said it. No takesies, backsies. That's true. That's just a law. Okay, all right. It's Good Scar
It's
Roll's
in the
turn.
DM manual.
He has like a random blast of wisdom in his life for like 7 seconds.
Real quick for my own history
Sanity?
book. Make us wisdom saving throw for me. I just want to see if fate has aligned in this moment for you, Cameron.
Nope.
To see if nope. Sony definitely would have fucking sucked. And he would have just kept that poison in his body. All right, that's okay.
Oh, that would have been so bad. I would have been down and poisoned and making death
Oh,
saves.
he's not, so it's all
But
fine.
you're not, so you know.
But I'm not.
We take those wins, baby.
All right. Four-armed gargoyle here.
You best believe this was the Ivana fight.
We're gonna die. We're not gonna have any steam. I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do.
All right.
Short rest. That's it.
Keothi is going to receive these 5 attacks.
Ah!
Yeah.
Bite,
Yeah.
chomp, miss, claw.
Champ.
Wait, these do have an extra d6 actually. I forgot to do that. One
No, they don't.
d6. One d6. Still a miss. It was an 18 to hit. Would have hit her before, but thanks to the armor bonus. What a cool person, Bianca. Okay, normal.
Is there still the armor bonus though? Because isn't that gone because we got the heals?
Ooh, you are correct.
I was not gonna say it, Gemma. I was gonna let God give us a little gift once again.
Okay,
God
no,
already gave us a
Gemma,
gift of
Gemma,
to heal himself.
Gemma, take a point of inspiration. Thank you so
I
much for
need it.
reminding me.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm
You
gonna
know
heal
what? You know what?
out.
Never mind. Don't take a point of inspiration. Take 5 hit points. There you go. 5 hit points. My gift
I
to
would've
you.
preferred the inspiration, but that's okay.
Okay, well now you're being grateful. Take 4 hit points. Okay, you're being ungrateful. All right. I'm just kidding. Take 5 hit points. Take 10 because I feel
I'm gonna
bad. Okay.
So
Touching
he's,
my sheet
you
now.
said
Can I
5 hit
get
points
10?
3 times
Okay.
plus 4, so that's 5, 10, 15, 19
Okay.
hit points.
So Keothi will take.
I damaged. That's funny.
Carousel just punched herself in the face. All right.
1, 2.
Wait, so we don't have the +2 to armor?
No,
Nope.
not anymore.
Nope. You got the healing. Remember. As Gemma just said. Okay.
Look, man, I got a migraine, okay?
Oh, boo-hoo, baby. Okay, so with that, Keothi will take 15 points of damage. And she's
Okay, I do have a question, genuinely. Is it
Truthfully?
considered flaking if this one is 15 feet in the air? They're at different levels.
That's a good point. Yeah, actually. In that moment, I forgot the numbers. However, it still would have hit because it was a 21.
Gotcha.
All right. So she takes 15. Go ahead and make a concentration check for Dissenbeam.
Who's rolling that right now?
Is
John,
it-
are you rolling?
What is it? What?
Con?
Another
okay.
+6
On for the sunbeam.
concentration.
Yeah.
I'll keep I'll keep doing the HP if somebody else wants to keep doing those.
I
Okay,
don't want to be
so
responsible for
Success.
okay. Cool.
All right. Another claw attack. 27 to hit. 9 points of damage. Concentration check.
Oh,
Success.
don't
21 to
fail
hit.
That hit.
And 9 points of damage. Ooh,
We don't miss.
It's
We don't
close.
fail these.
That's close.
Just enough.
All right, cool. That's the end of its turn. Bianca, you are still charmed. So your movement speed is 0.
oh, I forgot. Wait, when do I? Oh, it's only when I take damage. Oh, I took damage though. Remember, I got
That's
hit.
true. Yeah. So go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Wisdom, right? Yep. Okay, that is you rolled exactly what you need. 17.
Well, that's plus a 2. So yeah.
So even better. No longer charmed.
Yay! All right. Because my plan did include walking. Cool. All right, I'm going to first walk up to Suni for that 15 feet and then climb up on this building to there. I don't know how much movement. Is it 10 extra feet of movement? I don't know. I just wanted to keep track. Anyway, I'm going to attack this guy. Meh.
Okay. Yeah, it's difficult to range. So for every 5 feet you move, it's an additional 5 feet.
Okay, I just wanted to keep track of. To get up the building, how much was that?
Yeah, we'll say same thing.
Okay, so it's 10 feet of movement to get up the building. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna attack this guy. Wait. Okay.
So you are attacking the compelled dual gargoyle.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay,
it
20
would
hits.
drop compelled duel on him. All right. That's my damage. Plus an 8. Is he still alive?
Okay. Yep, you're still up. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw, though.
Oh, right. See, dex.
Success.
Sweet. All right, I'm gonna attack him again.
12 is a miss. As you swing into it again, the footing on the roof, you're just not able to find it as the attack swings wide.
Okay. Do you want me to roll dex again?
Yep.
Okay.
20, that's a success.
Sweet. All right, then my bonus action will go to trying to hit him one last time. So maybe we can keep Suni up a little bit longer.
23 hits.
Nice. I mean, this better kill him, but you know.
21 points of damage. Yes, it will. Splat.
Okay. Sweet. All right, and then I think the rest of her movement speed, because I used, I think, 25 to get up here. So I'm probably gonna only. I have 35 movement speed, so I can only step back one more. I know I'm probably gonna get into his range. He's probably gonna just step forward and put me in it, but I'm gonna try to stay out of his little compel thing. So.
Okay. Yeah, no, makes sense to me.
Yep, that's what I got.
Alrighty, Keothi.
Beam.
Joe, I have a question. If Keo launched the beam from here, could she hit this gargoyle's leg, or does this +5 keep him out of that?
Sure, yeah, we'll say she can move
Does
back
the
here.
beam originate from her?
I mean,
or
there's
any- or
also.
point?
Yeah, it's from her.
From her
There's also a
hand, yeah.
building in the way.
But wouldn't she take an attack of opportunity from this, and isn't Ajax in the way as well?
I don't, just shoot the
Read
beam
about
to
both of those
Ajax.
things. The gargoyle is 15 feet up. We earlier
Oh.
said that a gargoyle that was 5 feet up would not initiate an opportunity
You're
attack,
right.
so I'm gonna assume it's the same. Also, Ajax can be out of the beam if it's angled this way, like I have the line right now.
But there's also a building right there. She's firing it into a building.
No, fire through
Third
it. That,
condition, I tucked myself into a corner earlier doing the same thing.
Yes,
do
Mark.
we-
This will work.
I will. Okay, and that will still hit.
Yes.
Oh wow! And that misses Ajax.
boom!
Nice.
I'll also add to this.
Heat metal.
I cannot remember the name. Whatever guy up here is Cruelties. Yeah, Master of Cruelties, something like that.
Mr. Cruelties.
Mr. MC.
Master of Cruelties still has antibiotic.
Okay,
That's
all
it.
right. Good to know.
I hate to be the person with the Keothi roll her wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that is true. Thank you very much. Take a point of inspiration, Felicity. Go ahead and make a wisdom
So
saving throw
wise.
for Keothi.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but you know, Felicity beat me to it.
Okay, so Keothi will not be using Sunbeam on this turn.
What if
Alright.
we use that point of inspiration to give to Keothi? So she
Can I do that?
You may immediately expend your
I
point of
need it.
inspiration. All right.
TBH, I might need it, but if we think this is more beneficial, then I can give it.
He's
to
gonna be
Keothi.
hitting one of us.
Listen,
If not, I feel like.
As the
Okay.
defense attorney of this move, apparently, I think it's pretty good. So,
All right, inspiration is
Okay.
gone
You
immediately.
you have to roll the wisdom save.
Roll it
Oh,
again.
No, I have to roll it.
Yeah,
Man.
because you're using your inspiration. I can't be in charge of that
It'd
bullshit.
be a good roll.
Wisdom. It's just. Is it saving throw? Yeah,
Yep, saving throw. So it's
normal.
But, what, like +8 to it, right? With her
Yeah.
bonus?
22.
There we go.
That is a success.
Fucking sick.
There we go. Look at that.
Put
See,
Keothi
it
back there.
pays to observe the law.
Rolls well.
No. Pays to be a good friend to me and help
There you
me
go.
with my brain because it doesn't work sometimes.
I can get behind that more as a democratic communist. That's not a real thing that I just said. That doesn't make any fucking sense. That's like
Oh.
two opposite. Anyway, yeah, no.
Whew. All right. We're here. Let's
Come
roll
say
some
it.
Constitution saving throws. Took
Is
us
it
9
roll?
years to get to this point.
Oh, Keothi's fucked up on my screen. There's two of her.
All right.
I can't click
Gargoyle failed.
Blinded.
Bone Devil failed. Master of
Blinded.
Cruelties also failed. They all take full damage.
Blinded.
Blinded.
Cool.
Blind dead.
Flashbang.
Blind
You're
dead.
dead.
Who wants to do that damage?
Oh, I can't. Hold on. I'm loading back in. There we go. All right, cool. Now I can click.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Sick. What is it? 68.
Uh-huh.
Easy damage. Boom.
Okay, so they all take 27 points of damage.
Yes, they do.
What's that laugh?
Okay. All right. At the end of Keothi's turn?
Yeah.
Okay, it's
well,
Ajax's turn.
bonus
Wait, no, she
action
should do
heal.
the saving thing.
Can
yeah.
she also maybe move away? Because she's still
Can
got
she do
scope,
everything?
right? Let's get her out of the 60-foot first, because otherwise that's going to hurt next round.
I think he's
Alright.
gonna just move closer, but we can do that.
I mean,
Still think it's fair. She moved 15,
I mean, worth a
so
shot.
She can go 15 further back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
And
her
then-
healing thing to somebody. It can even be herself.
Somebody.
Yeah.
Judy
Somebody come
needs
get
rest
her.
right now, right?
Suni or Bianca, I'm at 35.
Suni's at. What's Suni at?
What's the range of this though?
Who's got the
36.
lower?
60 feet, I
Oh, I think Bianca gets it.
Yeah,
Suni's
okay,
at
she can
36.
either.
think. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm cool with that.
What was the decision?
Heal
I
Suni.
don't
You
know.
said, John.
Heal Suni. 2d8 plus 3.
3. Okay, I'll roll it. 3d8.
2d8 plus 3.
2d8 plus 3.
Oh, yeah.
Boom!
Oh.
17 for Suni.
Is he here?
I don't
And
know.
then she goes there.
Cameron needs 17 healing.
Oh, he said TY.
There he goes. TY.
Oh, okay,
welcome.
cool.
All right. Ajax, it is your turn.
Yes! I'm gonna attack the Bone Devil. First attack. 23. Not
That
too
hits.
shab. What the fuck is my feature again? I always forget this goddamn zealot shit. 1d6 plus 4.
Is that plus your rage damage?
I don't think so.
Okay.
The attack should be plus my rage damage. Is that actually adding it? It is not. Have I not been fucking adding rage damage to all of my attacks?
Everything's just
I mean, it's
together
just
and
2.
compensate.
It's just 2. But still.
Well, it's just 2. It's 2.
Also, that's
you've probably attacked this Bone Devil a couple of times, right?
This is the second time, I think.
Okay, I'll take that. All right. With that. Oh, and then there was actually it was actually also 7 damage right there. Okay, so with
I don't know if
that,
the 7 damage being radiant makes any difference.
it does not. No, but still, regardless, it is dead.
Cool. So Ajax is just gonna grab the Bone Devil and then push it to the ground and just stab it down as he walks past it. He's gonna take the attack of opportunity. He is going to walk straight to the Master of Cruelties.
Okay, take the attack of opportunity. You're gonna get bit, maybe. 19 to hit.
That just hits.
14 points of damage.
Half?
2-7, yes.
Cool.
All right. Face to face
So-
with ye old MC.
Yeah, Ajax isn't even running at this guy. Ajax is so mad he's just slowly walking. That's how you know he means business. So he's going to attack Reckless. It'd be cool if I got a natural 20 at some point in this combat.
Okay.
He's sick.
21 hits, 29 points of damage. He's looking really rough.
9 points of radiant plus 2 on top of that 29 for rage damage. So 31 plus 9, so 40 damage.
All right. He is looking really, 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 really rough.
Cool. Action surge.
All right. Sadly, 17 doesn't miss. Oh, he's blinded though, so you get okay, yeah. He's like you also get a.
Oh wait,
okay,
do I get
22 hits.
advantage?
You do, yeah.
Oh, well then. Can I just say I didn't do reckless those 2 then?
That checks out, yeah.
Yeah.
Woo. All right, yeah, he's dead. He was at 2.
So he walks over, he's gonna drop the shield on the ground and grab this Master of Cruelties by his armor and lift him up and say,
Stay out of my head.
and just shove the spear up through his face and then pull it towards him to rip his face in half.
God, okay, yeah.
And then just
Yes.
drop his body.
Sounds good. As you impale and pull, doing just as you described. You can see that as the Master of Cruelties falls, you can see him being the commanding officer of these creatures. The gargoyles, you can see the 2 that are still left alive begin to sort of crumble and twist under pressure as the ice begins to break apart. And the Bone Devil, barely injured right now, will begin to attempt to run away and escape.
I still have one more attack.
Okay.
Do I get movement with action surge, right? No, that's
Haste.
haste.
And wouldn't Suni get an attack of opportunity
He
on
would,
that
yeah.
Bone Devil? Okay.
Yeah, so Ajax is going to pull the spear, turn it, and throw it towards the Bone Devil. Ooh, this might be a bad idea. You know what? Fuck it. I said it.
Okay, 28, that hits.
And you said I also get an attack.
Yep. 22. Plus 2.
No, it's 2. It's plus 4. Sorry, so that should be 24 plus 6, so 30 on that attack.
Okay. Got it.
16 plus 2, so 18 for mine.
18 just hits.
Oh man.
Stop.
Oh. What's up? It does look like a pistol. Can I please show? Wait, don't throw it at me.
She just threw it.
What's happening?
Kayla crocheted a pickle.
Oh, look at him. Oh, he's so cute.
So lumpy.
He's Lumpy Pickle.
Ew.
Oh, he's so cute.
All right. Okay.
Joe, is it too late for me to use a goading attack on that hit?
Me.
I think
Oh,
he's still
wait.
distracted by the pickle.
Okay,
Yeah,
what's up?
Gotta give him a minute.
I said, is it too late for me to use a goading attack on that hit?
Yes.
Okay.
It's running away. Okay. All right. 8 points of damage. Boom. He runs away. And these two gargoyles crumble under the lack of magical energy supporting them.
My
With
spear
that-
is on the ground, right?
Yes, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, thank God.
It pierced through. It did not impale and stay stuck in there. Okie dokie. So, with that, all of you can see the creatures now dealt with and seemingly all having perished. You can hear in the area the sounds of fighting begin to quell slightly. As following a similar path and tandem in battle that all of you have, it seems as though a bit of stability has been achieved elsewhere as well. So, with that, all of you collect yourselves. You can see several soldiers come in to check on you, doing what they can to address any wounds as they begin to go into the building, digging out the snow and finding some of the supplies and materials that Illithor had talked about. Still intact, after all. With that, all of you now have a moment to collect yourselves, take a short rest before you press on further into the city. And with that, we're going to go ahead and take a very, very quick break there. So I'm going to say 5 minutes. Be back at 00 your time. It'd be 10 o'clock my time, but the hour. All right? Okay. Be right back. Hello, everybody. We're back. We're going to dive in. So, picking up where we left off, our group of adventurers had made their way into the forward camp and further into the city. They were able to successfully destroy the creatures that were defending the first point, the town square of the lower city. They were able to destroy those creatures, not after a few close calls, and one master of cruelties in particular, and his fateful end after coming into contact with Ajax's spear. Sounded like an innuendo. I promise it wasn't. So, with that, the creatures have been dealt with. Soldiers begin to make their way to the town square, getting the items, supplies, and devices. These are actual devices, not tools. To aid in the reconstruction of the city and the destruction of the icy wall that currently guards Ivana's keep. So, with that, clerics come to try and tend to your wounds to the best of their ability. And what I will say to all of you is, as these clerics are tending to your wounds, helping you recover, on top of the hit points you gain from your short rest, each one of you will gain 15 temporary HP.
Oh, nice.
Oh, pretty sick.
And that includes Keo?
That includes Keo. Yep.
Sweet. Okay.
Alrighty. So, with that, the clerics tend to your wounds. Many of the soldiers come to you. You can see they celebrate your victories as they begin to set up a forward station here. Just a small pit stop for soldiers that get injured. They begin assembling barricades, towers, moving the lanterns in, immediately turning this area into a defensible position. So, with that, is there anything anybody wanted to do before you head out?
I didn't know when to interject this, but I had an idea, which is that when Cecily dropped concentration on Storm Sphere toward the end of the fight and kind of surveyed the battlefield and everything, instead of just like waving her hand and letting it go away and disperse or whatever, I wanted her to like gather the entire storm around her arm and shoot it off into the air to like let go of concentration, and for it to just be like this beacon of blackened clouds and like the white blue lightning to just kind of signal to everybody within like a 5-mile radius, we fucked them up.
Okay, alrighty,
We're,
cool.
we're good. We've conquered this place, and to just kind of keep doing that as we go on throughout.
Okay.
As a symbol to our army that we've just taken another point.
Yeah. You can see with that, that does mean that more soldiers begin to pour in to stop, to resupply, to get a boost of morale, seeing your victory before heading back out into the city and the hundreds of small skirmishes that are currently taking place over it. But it does help boost morale.
Ajax is immediately walking over, putting his spear and shield away, walking over to Bianca and kind of holding his hands up, kind of looking, going,
Are you okay?
I'm alright.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be. It wasn't you.
I know.
Don't let it continue to affect you. We have a lot going on.
I know. But you're okay.
Yes, I'm alright. Are you alright?
I'll figure that out once everything's done.
Alright. But like I said, don't let it lingeringly affect you. It's not important enough to dwell on.
I agree.
and he kind of starts walking away and looks back and kind of mouths to himself, "I'm sorry," and then just kind of starts gathering things.
She's just gonna, when he like looks back, she's just gonna hold up her hand with the ring and then like clench the fist, symbolizing that we're still good.
Kind of grab the ring. Okay, yeah, that's all.
This is also a small thing, but just because, you know, we've been able to position ourselves here and kind of like recoup stuff, I'm pretty sure I know it's not going to get me anything. But Carousella will be like just sending random directioned like messages, trying to like reach out and like see if Hrothgar's nearby. It's a line and it's only 120 feet, so I don't think I'm gonna get anything. But yeah, should want to try at least.
And how consistently are you doing this?
I mean, technically it could be every 6 seconds, but that sounds dumb. So, just probably like, you know, every minute or so as she's just kind of walking along, probably like seeing to other people as well. She'll just be sending it out.
Okay.
Just a little like, you know, are you there? Oh shit.
Oh wait, what the fuck? Okay, there we go.
Is Kia
Okay.
not healed?
Now she is, I think.
No, she wasn't. I'm adding it now.
Did you give her an extra D8 from Song of Rest?
Not yet. Just
Okay.
math.
Alrighty. So I'll keep that in mind as you begin to make your way towards the wait a minute. Okay, I've got it. Okay. As you make your way towards the bridge. Okay. So, eventually, after taking your short rest, the 45 minutes to an hour that it takes you, sending out those messages, nothing happens in that time. But eventually, you can hear the thundering of hooves from behind you as 150 of the Knights of the Dawn, led by Sir Lapierre, arrive in the area. You can see making the rounds. They dismount off their horses. They begin to collect the supplies. And you can see following in tow off the horses with a lot of these knights are a lot of the mages brought in by Headmaster Bolorolos. You can see the Loxodon man dismounting from an incredibly large steed. That is the largest horse you've ever seen to be able to support the weight of that man. But as he dismounts, there are several other mages behind him that follow up with Sir Lapierre. As Sir Lapierre approaches, he says,
There is something that we discovered thanks to the Blade Master Elithor de Morris and Headmaster Boloroyos. Something that I think is very relevant to all of you. So, what we have found is that there is a passageway. Something that was created by, I believe his name was Elendar, the Damaris that escaped the Underdark. Elithor had told us that he made many passageways under the city. One that will not lead into the keep, sadly, but will lead near the entrance to it, to the other side of the city, allowing all of you to circumnavigate the bridge. My knights and I, we can take the bridge, allowing the point of access for our soldiers to cross into the other half of the city. But in order to get past the gate leading into the keep, we fear that there may be some type of magical barrier that Ivana is using to seal herself in. So, Boloroyos has concocted a plan using the lanterns, pretty much turning them into weapons to burn away at the gate. So, then I believe what the plan should be, if all of you are willing, to take a little bit of a covert mission. Taking the mages of the college with you, going to the gate of the keep, and allowing us to take the bridge. I know this goes against what all of you originally set out to do, but I think the sooner this is over and done with, the better.
Wait, are these the mages like the students from Hearthcrest, or like the mages from like the other?
these are the
I can't
students.
Okay.
There's about 25 students and Headmaster Bolorolos.
Is one of them named Colette?
Imagine. Do we have any idea how safe these passageways would be?
And you can see Sir Lapierre, he just kind of shrugs a bit.
I am not from these parts. I mean, there may be some dangers, but considering that there are 6 of the most well-armed individuals in front of me, plus 25 of the smartest mages, anything that may be down in those caverns, I'm sure you could take care of. Elithor assured me that these were passageways that Ivana would not know about. Bless you.
Well, then we gotta use them.
Is Bolorolos here? Like
Yeah.
with this conversation? Okay.
Yeah, he's standing there listening, sort of nodding.
And Bianca will say, you feel confident that these students are prepared enough for maybe finding something down there. Yes, Ivana might not know about it, but maybe someone else or something else has.
The
We cannot be too
students
sure.
that are here with me, they were there when your friends, the Forerunners, spoke the words that moved the world. They know what will await them in a world where they do nothing. They are here to help. Dying for a good cause is better than dying for nothing.
Also, just for further context, Joe, these aren't the high school students, right? They're the college students.
They are, yeah.
They could have been enlisted, you know, so like, yeah, fuck it,
We
right
got,
on.
Yeah, I
we
know. I
got
was like,
first
yeah.
years from Harry Potter with
They're
us.
like
know.
at least like 17 and all that, right? Like that it's fine, you know.
Yeah, at least they're adults.
Cease to matter. Yeah.
Yeah,
Full-range
all of these people,
individuals.
the
These aren't
youngest,
children.
I mean, some of them did voluntarily enlist. Some of the smarter students that were able to move grades ahead because of their good work. So there might be there's probably at least one 16-year-old here that is
Nice.
very talented,
Mm.
Cool.
and they chose to be here.
Cecily will spot them out in the crowd. Up here.
Yeah, Cecily,
Yeah,
you
I
can
forgot
see.
how young Cecily is.
Yeah, all of you kind of talked around that, and I wasn't going to say anything. Y'all brought me into
Hey,
this
man.
shit for the past 3 years.
Ah, you
but-
died
but these
already.
is-
What do you mean? You
Yeah,
could have
it's a little
left.
different.
We
wouldn't
didn't
bring
force
you
you
in.
here.
She wanted to multiple times.
Ajax wasn't here.
No one tied her to a pole and said, "You better fucking stay."
Okay, we're taking the kids.
She
that are
could have
going
just
to
done the
tunnel.
Poe
Let's go.
thing and just
We're
wrote a
taking the
letter and
children
left in the
to
middle of the
ice,
night.
God.
Exactly.
She wouldn't even write a letter. Anyway,
Isengard.
Okay, kids.
So, you're able to see a 16-year-old half-elven girl. You can see actually on her the back of her hand and going up to her forearm. The rest of it is cut off by a robe, but you can see dragon scales that go up the side. Something Cecily maybe would have heard about, the different types of draconic or the different types of sorcery and sorcerer influences there are. So hers probably comes from a draconic line as opposed to storm or chaos magic like Cecily's originally did.
imagine that was an Emerald chat. Some of them dragony, some of them gianty, some of them stormy. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Well, she'll give a nod of recognition to the fellow. I don't know. Does she look like a punk?
She looks a little preppy.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, she'll still give the nod of recognition. That's all right. We're
Gotta prep. I hope she dies.
I hope,
And
we're at
Cecily's
war.
anti-dimensional darkness with a fucking Raven way. Name up, God damn it, but it's okay. The point still stands.
You know what, class president? We're at war. We can put aside our differences.
Every anime ever.
Yep.
Anyway, Children to Isengard.
Okay.
Don't
All
take
right.
my joke.
She she returns the nod, ready to face whatever awaits. So, with that, you can see all of the mages working together. Each one of them, they have these what look to be bags of holding set to their side. What you can assume packed away with the items and devices that they need to assemble this lamp, this device that will destroy the icy gate that will stand there. Okay. So, with that, as all of you gather your supplies You finish up your short rest. Is there anything else you wanted to do before heading to the gate? Nope. Okay.
Good.
I mean,
Pray we don't die.
unless there's like a way to make healing potions, no.
Just in, a casual like half hour, just pumping out.
Yep. No.
So, with that, Carasilla, as you make your way following Sir LaPierre as well as Headmaster Bolorolos, every once in a while shooting out message in the 30 minutes that it takes you to walk to get to this place where this inlet is, towards the end, right before you're about to descend down, you can feel the message connect. You successfully send a message to Hrothgar and get a response.
Carasilla, where are you at? I need to talk to you right now.
Fuck, I mean, I don't like this. I'm guessing there's no way to kind of insight the voice, like if it seems forced from him,
No.
That's the
sadly.
best thing I can have. Yeah, okay. She will just keep that direction, and she will send out another. Just going to say, are you safe? We can't come to you now, but we'll try.
I'm by myself right now. I just was able to get out. I was captured.
Where are you?
I don't know. I came out of a building. I don't know. I can hear fighting, but I don't know. I don't know where I'm at exactly. I know I'm inside the city, but I don't know where exactly.
The space around you, what does it look like? Any openings? Walls, distinctions?
Yeah, I see. Let's see. There's a couple of statues here. Look like a couple of elves. There's a larger boulevard off to the side. Oh, shit. I think something saw me.
Stay hidden and stay away from those statues.
Yeah.
We're going to come.
All right.
And I know we're still traveling, but she's gonna try and keep a reference of where that was kind of pinging up, to hopefully direct later.
Okay.
But yeah, she'll relay that to people. So he's alive at least. Though
You don't know where.
Not exactly. He's close, though he has to be close. Somewhere
Maybe we
in
should
that
find
direction.
him.
As much as
We
I would
need to
love
make
to go
sure.
looking for him, right, we need to be sure, and we do have a mission. If we fall through on our part, saving one person won't matter.
You know the direction.
I do, but Hrothgar is a strong enough man on his own. I don't know what would be around him, but if we lose our cover, if we lose our positioning, our surprise from this passage, I don't know what's going to happen then.
Can you
Puts
send
us
a
in a bad
message?
spot if they haven't cleared the bridge.
Can you send a message to Sir LaPierre? tell them to search that area.
I'm guessing they're further than 120 feet though, right? Just knowing the general layout of this place.
Yeah, by this point you're being led by Bolorolos to this inlet in particular. I mean, you could use sending, but...
Yeah, I mean, as Ajax is just saying that, she's just gonna kind of like lower her head and just shake. It's gonna be fine.
Okay. Let's keep moving.
Okay. So, just to be clear, you're at the inlet. You got the connection to Hrothgar. You're not going to pursue that. You're going to head straight down into the inlet.
I mean, I guess, like, what's in that direction just from what we can see?
I mean, trying to look down some of the streets and thoroughfares, you can hear some semblance of fighting coming from that way, but visibility is so low here, it's really hard to get a good idea of what is where in particular. With your passive perception, Carasilla, as you peer down that alleyway in particular, I would say it's possible for you to see the glimpse of what looks to be a solid stone statue covered in snow.
Is it one of the explodey statues? I know I probably can't tell, but like the others were like in situ, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, this seems to be like a larger stone statue in memory of some ruler of the city. I mean, it's rather large.
Okay, but it's that where he potentially is may or may not be like within sight line, right? Like,
Correct.
can already kind of see away. Okay,
Yeah.
well, that changes things a little bit.
Would Suni...
buildings?
Well, does Suni have a thing where he can sense stuff? I don't know what he can sense, though.
Like detect like fiends and evil?
Yeah,
Oh,
divine
good
sense.
Good and evil. It's celestials.
That's 30
and-
feet as well, though, is the other thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's
don't
just,
think
like,
they'd
immediate
work.
area.
I just didn't know if it maybe it'd pick out a fiend or something that
Actually,
maybe is
hold on.
nearby.
Yeah, divine sense is 30 feet, but it also uses a channel divinity, I believe, to
Oh.
use.
Yeah.
I don't want to use up his stuff.
And it's also
Divine
like an
sense
instant thing, like
doesn't-
we'd have to be within the 30.
Yeah, Divine Sense doesn't use a channel divinity, though. It's just your charisma modifier.
I will
Oh, charges
say
equal.
I,
Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot detect thoughts is a second level. I thought it was higher. That's 30 feet, but it's within 1 minute. So I'm assuming, well, we could definitely cover 120 feet within 1 minute.
Okay.
So I could, yeah, because it's second level. I mean, I guess first of all, are people happy to pursue this?
I just don't want it
It's
to
like
be a
right there.
trap. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, if we feel like we should pursue it, that's fine. Another part of me wants to just tell him to go. I know it sounds weird to say go towards the fighting, but like if you hear they're not fighting each other, they're gonna be fighting our allies, so he'd be able to find his allies. Instead of, because like, what are we gonna do? Take him in with us? We can't bring him back.
Yeah, I don't know. Because it's 120, so like technically that would take us like 2 rounds,
I mean, it's up to you.
It's
I
really
just-
not.
I
Yeah,
just
because
am
it has to be
worried
within
about traps.
120, and we know the direction. Yeah, I know. I'm really worried about traps too.
I
That's
think
why
we
I'm
just
really
should just
hesitant.
direct him to go to follow the sound of the fighting and join our allies.
Sending's a what level spell?
Third.
Third.
How many
I'm not using
slots do
anything
you have?
above a third. I've got like nothing.
Hmm.
I've got 2 fourths and a 5th and a 6th.
Wait,
but then
does
that's it.
Bolorolos have sending?
Yeah, he could use sending.
Oh. Can we just ask him to cast sending to Sir Lapierre and tell Sir Lapierre to send a force? A small, force in the direction of where we think Hrothgar is?
I mean, so up, yeah, but at that point, do we want to just someone that's already at that, like, the little area where we just, like, set up base, to not, like, divide from the bridge, just, like, send to someone that would be there, send a little squadron out?
It doesn't matter. I think that we should just send a squadron to go find the Hrothgar.
Okay,
yeah, do that.
They're
Probably even like Church of the Planet would be back there,
but
you know?
if it's a
easy.
trap, we're sending some of our people to. I really think we should just tell him to go to the sound of the fighting.
And just to be clear, he's 120 feet away from you, which is 15 seconds, 30 seconds at the most. You are 30 minutes away from that centralized camp that you went to.
Maybe we should just go to him. This makes me nervous.
So I just wanted to clarify the numbers, because 120 feet sounds like a lot, but if full sprint, you guys could get there in 12 seconds.
All right. How about this? How about? Well, hold on. Actually, how fucking stealthy is Ajax? He's not that stealthy.
Well, because I was also thinking, because, like, I can pull myself around with daggers pretty easily, and I've also got shit to blind and otherwise that is, you know, low-level shit. So, I mean, I could go, and if things get really sticky, then I could pop a dimension door. So, like, I'm happy for Carousel to just go. Because I got ways out.
Yeah, unless it's a mage with counterspell.
Well, yeah.
The scariest
if it's
thing
a
in
mage,
this
then I'm sure
situation-
Hrothgar can bash their head in. Like, we'll be fine.
I think the scariest thing in this entire conversation is our collective imagination. Carasilla, if you're cool with going, go. If there's something there that can point at you and kill you, oh well. Like, I mean, it can be literally anything. So I don't know how much time, I don't know if it's worth our time to just sit here and talk about everything it could be.
Decision made.
Dragon.
I don't know, if you just want her to go by her lonesome, that's fine, because it is really close anyways. But yeah, she can do that.
Okay.
Let's see if what is my stealth, by the way? +4? Sure. It's not the worst.
Okay. Carousel, go ahead and make a stealth check.
What's my rolls? Okay, never mind.
Okay.
I feel like that's going to be above most passives.
Yeah. Carousel with an 18 as you use the dagger to get around a bit, stealthing where you can, moving in the direction that you believe Hrothgar is at. You do begin to hear the sound of fighting. As you peek around one of the corners, you can see the gold dragonborn sword in his hand. There are 5 or 6 imps that seem to be floating around him, flying, diving in, slashing into him with spears as he tries to dodge out of the way and slash into them. But you can see that his constitution is drained. He is exhausted as he's sort of haphazardly slashing away. A lot of his armor has been broken off and taken, and you can see there are open wounds and cuts on his body as he's trying to fight away these relatively small creatures. There's just so many of them that are currently bearing down on him. You can see that 2 or 3 go in at once. They slash in, and you can see he falls to the ground as he just sort of tries to hold his sword up to swing and bat away at them, not even slashing at them anymore.
But it just seems to be the imps.
As of right now, yeah.
And like roughly how many are there?
6, maybe. However, it looks like you'll need to do something or else they will kill him.
I worry he's low, and I worry about them tracking us back.
Run in there, grab him, dimension door.
Yeah, I'm just nervous about spell slots. But yeah, I think that's exactly what she's going to do. Just like chuck a dagger like right nearby him, grab him, and leave. And you know, it's 500, so she can easily get back to where the party is.
Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. So dagger in. You see there is that flash of red light near him. He sort of swipes the sword absent-mindedly as you appear, grab onto him. Dimension door appearing in front of the party. You can see Carasilla gripping onto a bloody and exhausted Hrothgar. as you can see just like scratches all across his face, incision marks around his wrists and arms. His chest has a few open, gaping wounds. You can see scales have been removed in areas etched with these runes, very similar to the ones that you saw on the creatures or on the icy statues that had existed within Fort Ivar. Seemingly that a process was started on Hrothgar but was not finished. As he...
Oh, thank the gods. Bloody hell.
Thank God you're alive.
Also, because it's only a first level, I'ma just give him 2 cure wounds.
Okay.
Well, do we want to use Keothi's little healing ability?
She can only use
I
that
think
during
that is in
combat.
yeah.
Oh, only during... Sorry, I forgot
It's
that.
just a first level. First levels are cheap. We can do that. It just, helps seal up some of
Ajax
those
is gonna
wounds.
walk over, gonna kneel down and say,
You look like shit.
and hold his hand out to pull him up.
Yeah, you fucking asshole, I feel like shit.
Let's get you healed up.
Yeah, thanks. All right.
You were able to take an encampment a little while away from here, but hopefully you'll be able to make it. We didn't come into any issues getting here. You'll be able to get more help there.
It's just, I think, honestly, there's a few things you probably need to know about first.
I imagine so.
Listen, I'm not the only one they tried to take. Ajax, when our unit fell, I fell on the ground, and when I went to go get up to follow after you, there were these icy hands that grabbed at me, pulled me into the snow. When it did, there were these icy tunnels. I was restrained, and I fell unconscious. I was marched through these tunnels and underneath the city, and I saw what they were doing. Thousands of our soldiers that had died. They were taking the blood out for some reason. And they were putting these runes over them. Skin would petrify almost, but not stone. It's ice. My sword, I can call it, so I did. It pierced through the ice and snow and stone, and I was able to fight my way out, but obviously, gods. I did overhear something, though. Some of the necromancers, I don't even know what you'd call them, were talking about how recently they had been tending to a creature by the name of Orathutor.
And I would like those of you that are proficient in history to go ahead and make a history check.
Would my grim psychometry about like the dark and occult and basically
Mm-hmm. Yep.
give me the advantage? Okay. I think it's advantage. Let me
two
double check.
Name in chat. Second thing, half proficiency count?
Sure, I'd say with your proximity to the
Oh,
Children
yeah.
of the Flame and the Gleeman, this would fall under that.
Grim psychometry. Advantage. Woohoo. Oh wait, I have to roll it twice.
Alrighty. So we got 19 and a 13. So, Bianca, this is something that would fall into your grim psychometry that you would have read about, because this is not Not history related to the Salamander coast, but draconic history related to the southern areas of Eridane, specifically Tarkir. So you would know that Arathator is a dragon. Specifically, Arathator is a dragon that gained quite a bit of fame around 400 years ago when they were just a young dragon. There was a red dragon that had attacked Verdalka, the capital of Tarkir. Now, this red dragon was actually slain by Arathator. So Arathator ended up gaining some form of positive fame and notoriety from the people of Tarkir. In some places, worshipped as kind of an idol in a lot of ways. And of course, being a chromatic dragon, this ended up corrupting Arathator in a way. They began to hunt for that fame. And for the next 100 or so years after that, they would slay other creatures, other beasts that they thought were would gain them that fame, consuming these creatures. And it became a bit of a game for Arathator to consume these creatures and to do whatever he could to gain that fame and notoriety and be worshipped by those people. The thing is, however, around the same time that Ivana rose to power, Arathator made his way north to the Salamander coast. The last known location of Arathator was the Old Kingdom, but he never left. This dragon that was known for consuming and consuming and consuming, a white dragon in particular, seemingly disappeared here. The name he had gained by that point, the moniker, would have been Old White Death. As about this point, he would be 600 or 700 years old if he were to still be alive.
Old White Death. 6. 4. So he was a white dragon?
White dragon, yep.
All right, she will tell everybody. That's not great.
Exactly. Listen, I don't know what exactly that means. If Arathator is still in the service of Ivana or is a captive, I don't know. I needed someone to know, so that way you can all be a little bit more careful.
The question is if Ivana is strong enough to control a dragon.
Well, the fame and worship of a queen in her kingdom may be enough to sway someone so hungry for something like that.
Well, if the dragon is here and alive and not under her control, maybe we can possibly sway it in our... It's dumb. But her kingdom is falling. What better way to gain favor from a dragon who seeks fame than to be on the winning side?
That's if it's still alive. Which
A large if.
doesn't really seem to be her style, does it?
No.
I think she prefers things dead, easier to control.
So we should be going into this thinking that there is an old white dragon around.
Similar to what Cecily said, though, she likes things dead. Could be a dead dragon under her control, and then we wouldn't be able to sway it basically at all.
I've fought against many things. An undead dragon is something I never thought I'd ever have to say. And I hope it's not true.
Oh, come on, Ajax. I watched you to take on a dragon 1v1. You can do it.
That was an illusion.
Yeah. Tomato.
This one's
tomato.
already dead. I think it would be best, though, if you're able to get back Hrothgar to warn others around that this thing may be potentially on Ivana's side. I think it'd be better to be cautious around it rather than hoping it would take our side with Ivana. And even if it does, I mean, who's to say what happens to it after it maybe helps us? I think either way, it's not really something we should consider an ally.
All right. And you said the camp was that way, right?
Yes.
All right. I will head back there, and as soon as I can get people to you, I will. I don't know what they were doing with the people they took, but just be on the lookout, all right?
You too. Stay safe.
Glad you're okay.
Yeah. Thanks. Me too.
All right. And with that, he will take one of the mounts and begin to ride off towards the camp.
Push on.
What a day.
It's not over yet. So many more treasures in store for us.
Okay. So with
What a
that,
win, Gemma.
yeah, there you go.
A hero. You're a fable.
A Bible. So with that, you all head down into the caves below. You walk through them for about an hour and a half, and there is nothing. No creature, no animal, no undead, fiend, elemental, anything. Untouched. And eventually, you pop out on the other side of the city. From the elevated position that you emerge from, you can see in the distance the bridge. You can see the fighting that is currently happening on it. A massive cavalry charge, demons, undead, and elementals fight against the Knights of the Dawn. But no time to rest. You see the keep. You see the cave inlet that will lead you to the gate. You head in. The sounds of snow and blizzard fade as you make your way in. This is an area shrouded in decay. The air is cold. There's no wind. Your footfalls echo on solid stone ground. You can hear this churning noise. Some liquid funneling in and out, cycling. In front of you, after walking for maybe 15 minutes, you can see braziers aflame, decorating the walls. See, they illuminate the area around you. A massive door encased in ice with what looked to be eyes carved into it that stared down towards all of you. You can see to your left and to your right, there are these pools of blood. Right now they don't stream, they just sit there, churning in and out, and in and out. But as you approach, the eyes look down towards you. Go ahead and move you here. The mages have already begun to set up at this metal construct down here called the Dwarven Centurion. So the mages are already setting up in the very back in order to, with their machine, to destroy the door that is in front of you up at the top here. However, as all of you step, you can feel the eyes shift down towards you on the gate. And the areas holding the blood, these chutes open as it begins to pour down these narrow inlets and onto the grate. It begins to fill up. And you can hear this rumbling, this echoing. As you can see the door in front of you begin to crack and refract in different places, as you see it begin to open just slightly. And you can see emerging from these pools of blood, these icy warlords that you have fought on many occasions. And emerging from behind the door, you see this incredibly large, gluttonous white dragon emerge. As the door shuts behind it, you all can see the skin, the scales of the dragon. Every other one is missing. There are these runes inscribed onto the soft skin of the dragon. You can see that there is another large symbol on its forehead that currently glows with this deep, deep, deep teal magic that swirls around its form and its face. You all have encountered some type of draconic creatures before. These dragons, adult ones, ancient ones, they're supposed to have some manner of intelligence to them. For some chromatic varieties, it's not incredibly high, but this dragon seems devoid of all intelligence. The only thing it sees is food, and it wants to consume, called forth by the blood that currently pours in front of all of you. And on that note, that is where we're going to go ahead and end tonight's session.
We're gonna die.
Yeah.
There you go. There you
We
go.
still have fucking Ivana to go. We're gonna become fuck off dragon. Why?
It's okay. It'll be okay.
See,
Is it? Thanks.
I've got like no spell slots.
I don't know if you guys realize, but there's also the warlords there too. It's not just the dragon.
yeah.
There's two
I really
warlords
realized.
Yeah,
and
but
a
if we
dragon.
forget about them, maybe they'll forget about us, you know?
No, they're not. They're not going to forget about us. I can guarantee you that.
Did it sound like that moaning was coming from under the grate or from the direction of the dragon?
From the direction of the dragon.
Okay, so there. I thought
Oh,
we had another thing hiding, like a giant or something, that being summoned from the grate, and I was like,
Yeah, no, that
Jesus
would be the
Christ.
worst.
That would be awful.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
But luckily, remember, all of you guys still have your hero actions, and you have the mages here to help as well. All right? You're not alone. Okay? So with that, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. I know I did. We will be back next week for them to fight the dragon and hopefully at least get to the fight with Ivana Damaris, the Horror Frost Queen. So with that, thanks for watching. We'll see you on Friday. Well, Wednesday for a one-shot in place of the Tales of Everend. We will see you on Friday for a short session of the Isles of Iverion, and on Saturday for a full session of the Isles of Iverion. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Okay, so